What's up, everybody? This is John Q.
And this is Alex A.
And you are listening to Free Music Reviews with Consult Q&A.
You can catch us live on twitch.tv/allmyhomies or youtube.com/allmyhomies every Wednesday night at 8:30.
And you can visit our website, www.consultqa.com, to submit every Wednesday. Follow us on all social media at Consult Q&A.
Boom. How's everybody doing? Oh, who's in here? I see A-Back shouting in the chat. Cool. Turntable, how's it going? Cycle Motion, what's up, Cycle Motion? I don't think I'm ever going to get used to this amount of compression, having not had it for 3 years. I'm going to have to get in here and push some buttons and figure out how to make it less. It's so compressed.
Damn, Alex said take your shirt off. I didn't know this was that kind of show.
Cycle Motion.
Put together on this one.
Gloom Formality, Mr. Altismo. Blueprints. Demar. And then there's Amp. I don't have to put the mic in my mouth. This is so weird.
Does everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Nice.
You want to? We'll wait for Q. You want to do a little intro on yourself and let everybody know who you are?
Hola, everyone. I speak a little bit of Spanish, not so well. Spanglish. Background, Puerto Rican, and pretty much a Floridian.
Yeah.
Floridian. I would say it was Miami, then Gainesville, Florida.
Why? Like, why?
Right?
He's from Ocala.
Ocala?
Yeah.
Same thing. For real.
It's all merging into one city.
Yeah, man. Especially when you're there, when you're not supposed to be in college yet.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm talking
just
about.
Just drive through it.
Yeah, like you're 5 years old. You're not supposed to be there, you know? Like, what are you doing?
What are you doing here?
In Ocala, in Gainesville, like, I don't know, that's how I felt.
Uh-huh.
And then coming all the way from Miami, total opposite, you know?
Yeah.
So, I don't let you know, it was like the perfect balance was Orlando, Florida for us. So, we haven't left. So, shout out to Orlando.
JVS.
I love Orlando.
Yeah, Orlando's something different. I feel like it's heavily influenced by the mouse. But then when you get beyond the mouse, it's like, oh, there's cool shit to do here also. Like,
real?
that isn't ride roller coasters.
Exactly. I feel like the mouse be trying to limit us. You know, not to be negative already. But it's like, hey, we're all about theme parks and that's it.
Yeah.
No, there's a whole lot more.
Yeah,
man.
there is. That's tough just because, and not to get political at all, but just the political things that are happening right now. And you're just kind of like,
I follow.
all right, mouse, you do your thing, man.
Yeah, we'll still support you.
Yeah.
Give us those discounts.
Yeah, you do give us those discounts,
resident.
and we will be good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We'll take care of you just the way you take care of us. That's it.
that's the deal we strike.
Yep. But no, I like it though. I'm not planning on going anywhere else. Like, I'll probably just visit other places and that's it.
Yeah.
But this is home, man. But I got no wood to knock on. I don't know. That's marble. Never mind.
This counts, I think.
Okay.
There you go.
Cool.
Fair.
Let's see what happens. Let's see who's in the chat room. Oh, snap, Temp. How are you?
Ticator. Yeah, what's up?
Hey, what it do? How are you? We love you.
We'll see Q here shortly.
Yes. We're still setting up.
And thank you for the follow.
Awesome.
The one and only Ticator. So let's check in with everybody else while we wait for Q before we get into music. What's everybody been binging? What's everybody been playing? What movies have we seen? I haven't seen the Mario movie.
I know, I'm slacking.
Who's seen it? My wife, who is an avid video game player, is like, we're gonna go see this. I'm not a movie watcher.
I'm probably like the only dad that hasn't seen it. So that's a problem. I'm already failing. I need to watch that.
I'm trying to think about like what games have come out, what animes have come out. Sonic better than Mario. Okay, all right.
That's true. I actually like Sonic the movie. I saw that. but I haven't
did.
seen this new Mario, so I don't know if I can say the same, but I just do like playing Sonic more than Mario.
Yeah, I mean, I was raised on Sonic,
Yeah.
so yeah, like I don't know. I feel like as I got older, it became just one like cultural icon of like what I guess because what Nintendo bought out Sega, so it was like then it was at first it was like the rivalry of the century, and it was like, oh, this is the same thing.
It was no differences.
Yeah.
I'm reading what the hell Jack Black singing the Peach song.
Oh, the Peach song. I like my wife was like, you have to go for the Peach song, and I was like, oh, okay, we're good. Yeah, we're rolling.
Yeah, man,
so
we're
this
live.
thing has auto ducking on it. So the music is going, and I'm talking, and it's auto ducking, and it's really weird.
Honestly, I don't even notice it.
It's smooth.
So like, if we all just stay silent right now,
The music will just crank itself back up.
I could probably turn it off.
I mean, if you, I've just been using this background music.
Oh, okay.
ducking bothering
Abex
them?
says, huh?
Is it ducking bothering them?
No.
Yeah.
Abex says,
dude?
prepping this music for summer, man. Yeah, now's the time to get in for those summer jams. You and Whiskey watched it this weekend. Yeah, my wife is like literally like, just we have to go see this. Brody's Inn's here. What's up? Mario was good and short. I've heard that. What's up, Tiffy? Peaches.
Cool.
Dropout Marsh with the subscribe for 6 months with the tier 1. Thank you for the support, man. Welcome.
Y'all guys want to try the auto duck in this stream? No?
Just talk over.
Yeah. I'll turn it down just a tad bit in the background. Yeah. But you guys keep going. Hey, who is that? Tempest Culture saying, John, what's up?
Couture. That's T Couture.
Oh, that's T Couture.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know. I saw it.
It's the
said
Tempest. Yeah.
Tempest
Got me
Culture
too.
is what
Yeah.
I said. That's now her new
Yep.
name.
Tempest. She's
just gotta do
DJ
David's
Tempest, but that's taken. But yeah.
I am going to be back in just a second. I'm gonna let you guys continue.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know that shirt. Yes, this is me and Alex sitting on the couch on the shirt.
Just like that.
Yeah. Just like the emojis you have in the chat room. This is actually on the shirt.
How?
I might stand up this stream. I don't know.
This is hard.
We got the headroom for it.
Yeah, so I will be back in a second. I'll let you guys continue to take it away.
She says absolutely not.
All right. Yeah, I'll be back in a second. I'll let you guys take it away. I still got some things to double check next door to make sure these DJs next doors don't lose out
Lose
on
their damn mind.
Yeah, and make sure the
Yeah.
bass isn't about to shatter the wall.
I see red lines.
I'm doing extra cardio standing on stream. Yeah, I might get some pedals.
Yeah.
Be on an elliptical while I'm streaming.
We're gonna transition our power.
This is actually how we're keeping the power.
Yeah, right. This is how the camera works.
And then, guys, when I get back, we'll get into the submissions. We have a lot. So
Dang. Yeah.
So I will put it on screen when I get back.
I'm excited.
And then, you guys keep hanging out. Shouts out to you. Did you introduce
Yes.
yourself?
Yeah,
Or?
actually, I
Okay.
did. We were just
So-
talking about Florida and stuff like that.
Okay.
I was gonna say, how about you, Alex? But then I'm sure they know you, so my bad.
Yeah. No, I can review my life if you
Okay.
want. So
let's do
back
it.
in 19.
Well, you guys do that. I will be back.
story many times.
Junky's like, I'm out.
I'm sick of this.
So you have a mute button too now. I can just you're muted.
Ah,
Yeah, he's good.
nice.
Oh, if you missed, and that's the end of the stream.
I know.
Sorry, what were you saying, Diana?
I'm a bad.
Miss Maxine, how's it going?
I love the couches, like these emoji couches.
Yeah.
It's just
So the
hard.
couches are a thing because that's what when we're at the house, and then we play this game where like every guest we get on the couch increases the couch's value. So we try to value the couch, and then occasionally the stream does the math, and we try to figure out what the value of our couch. And
What?
It's like I think.
And you're like, I'm gonna just make Sato sit at a bar.
No, it's because he's here. But yeah,
No, it's all good.
I like the vibe of this place.
Yeah, it's really cool.
We need to start putting cushions under so the couch comes with us wherever we go.
Yeah, that's a must.
Yeah. But yeah, like for those of you that are new, for those of you that are joining, Q and I are professors at Valencia, and so so we do sound for a living from an educational standpoint. But I also like he's worked. He has a history of like he started his own label and he's been working with everybody. I kind of did the same thing, and then I went into like the production side, and I worked for like Bobcats and like learned the whole mastering side.
Nice.
So I've been doing like high end mastering for years.
Damn, that's what's up.
So it's fun and terrible at the same time because like it's the switch you can't turn off. So you hear things you're like, well, that's gonna bother me for the rest of whatever I'm listening to, movie or album or whatever. So yeah,
it's crazy. My close friend actually, that was what his dad did all the time, just mixing, and it was crazy that you hear in the other room the same loop over and over and over and over, just to make sure that he has to perfect it. Make sure everything sounds right. So like I got used to it, but in the beginning I was like, "Yo,
what is going on in there?" Yeah,
because either we hang out in my crib or your crib, it's kind of crazy. But we got to a point where I got used to it myself. I'm like, I saw how his mom, treated it. She just like was cooking in the kitchen, like nothing's happening. Yeah, like we're not
nonstop
over it.
Yep.
And but he paid the bills with that. I'll tell you that. Real good.
Yeah. That's how, like, when I teach, I'm like, so here's the point in teaching where you lose your friends, and it's called mixing the toms, because you just select one tom and it just goes boom, 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 boom.
Whatever you do, you'll be alone.
Yeah.
You do.
Gonna die alone. If Mr. Altizo, when the couch economy crashes and we forget how much it is.
All these people in the chat, like, that's their goal, like to be to do exactly what you're doing.
Alone.
And now they're like, wait a minute, I don't know about this.
Back out, abort.
Yep. Not too late to switch.
Sorry, Diana, what did you say? I completely forgot. It's cool. Can I send it to me? Just send it to the upload. I didn't see what you said before. Sorry. But yeah. So other than Mario movie, what are we consuming as a culture? What albums? I'm curious about albums. I can put in some suggestions. Yep. We're here at the Beecham, and I can slightly complain about how the Beecham's online marketing is not good, because I definitely on Monday was a band that I was like, I kind of want to see this. Oh, they're playing. Oh, it's like that day, and it was like
it right then and there.
Yeah, I was like, I guess I'm not going to that. And so Monday was a band called Microwave, and they're like very indie. And then if you guys are interested in a very interesting twist on metal, it's got the bones of like Deftones and like old 90s rock, but it's like new age. It's like, it's so good. Band called
right there. They're doing it right.
Yeah, it's a band called Sleep Token is getting ready to release their full album, and they've released the first 5 songs on it. And it's like the heaviest, angriest, followed by the horniest fucking like riffs I've ever heard, and you're not ready for it because the way the songs are put together, you're just like angrily like, and then you're like, wait, what's happening? And then they just break it down into like the, oh my God, this is the sexiest thing I've ever heard.
I'm gonna go LA Fitness with that.
Yeah, honestly, be careful who you're around when you're when you're listening to that. You're not ready for it. New Tekken on the horizon. Is anybody ready for that?
Someone put Ice Spice and Nicki collab. So much ass in one video.
So much ass.
Damn, my son might be watching. He's like, I saw it already, man.
Yeah.
8-year-old.
8-year-old, like, yo, you need to check this out.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell? But I agree with you, man, 100% on that. When I thought it was about to be overrated, like I thought to a point where ass was about to be back to flat. Like, you know what I mean? Like the trend. You know, there gotta be a trend about it. I think there is a trend. I'm not sure.
Watching the curve.
Yeah, then Nikki was like, I'm back with more ass, younger ass. It's like, what the hell? Like,
yeah.
I guess we're back to this. And it's cool. Like, you know, I like Ice Spice. I dig it. But yeah, I agree.
That's a lot of
ass. Like, I don't want everybody to just remember the ass. There's more, I hope.
Nick, you might be tracking the couch market, but can you also track the ass market?
Yeah.
Seems to be inflated these days.
I think this is the best comeback, you know, just someone that has an ass like yours, you know, just do something together, you know, and just shake it throughout the whole video. Yeah.
I have this great idea for music video.
Yeah.
Just ass.
I can't even watch that without like looking over my shoulder. It's crazy. Like my house is not safe. You can't watch videos like that. It's like back in the day, like having like watching porn when there was like pop-ups like crazy
right
at your house.
Yeah, like turn the sound all the way down, all the way down.
You're afraid like your dad, your parents are gonna walk in and like if they do walk in, you already know it's a wrap because you can't X out all that shit like that fast. You cannot. So you're stuck like just trying to X. But like just a little clip of YouTube, I'm over here like still scared because damn, I'm gonna be judged as hell. Like one, Ice Spice looks young as fuck.
Yeah.
I feel weird watching it.
Yeah.
Like, no, I can't watch this.
Yep.
And then I got Nikki over here trying to tell me it's approvable. So
just putting the stamp of approval on it. Been listening to the new Daniel Caesar.
Ooh,
how's
my brother
that?
told me to get on that.
Yeah?
Man. He keeps sending me his tracks and I'm slacking.
Okay.
I heard it's hard.
Well, listen, how do you say that, Mr. Altismo? Jason? I assume that's like some French or something. Fabou.
Ooh, jazz, hip hop. Yo, I've been slacking with hip hop, but the word jazz just reeled me in.
Yeah.
So I gotta check out that Jason dude.
Gloom Formality, saw Polyphia. Kim went to the Polyphia show a couple weeks ago. Was that on a Wednesday? I feel like that was on a Wednesday because she definitely popped in, produced, set up as a producer, and then just popped out and went to see Polyphia. At least here, yeah. No, we haven't played anything yet. We're waiting for John Q, who's next door. He should be wrapping up his Fabus.
Fabus?
I don't speak that language.
I don't know. Nothing
There's
crazy.
not a Y in there when I looked at it. What's up, Deidre? Nothing crazy in the name. There's not a Y. Faye. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. I'm trying to think. I was on another album too that I was on recently. I had 3 things that I was listening to and just rotating. It was Microwave, Sleep Token, and then something else. And that's going to bother me. Dude is a multi-instrumentalist and has been running around for a while.
Yeah, that's wild. That's Fabu? I mean, Fabus, my bad.
Fabus.
I'm like, Fabu?
Fubu.
Yeah. That's where I was going.
Right?
I do hook.
Try to do. Just read it to me next time. Just phonetically write it to me next time. You know, Nick, you're a mod. You know that we're terrible at reading. You know.
It's the last thing we want to do.
Yeah.
Send me a voice memo right now.
Write it in like the dictionary way that it's pronounced. Send it to the chat.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've been slacking with actually checking out albums and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I do a lot of my digging for music at Bandcamp.
Yeah.
That's actually where I like to go.
While you talk about this, let me ask the chat, what is your means of discovery? Like, I'm actually really curious because it seems like like Bandcamp, which you kind of don't hear these days, but that's a respectable like thing. There's people who like are glued to like the Reddit, but they're looking for SoundCloud. So they do their music discovery in Reddit through into SoundCloud. And then there's obviously like playlists on Spotify. There's discovery on Apple. So I'm curious to our chat, like, how do you guys discover music? How do you like go find new music? And what's up, Nandrum?
Yeah, let us know, please.
But sorry.
That's a great question because honestly, that's true. How do they do it
on Bandcamp? How do you go? I never thought to like.
Shout out to Twitter.
Yeah,
someone just put that. That is very true.
Is it just through recommendation? I guess like
start seeing like reposts or stuff.
Yeah.
See what's trending, what people are like, commenting on.
I mean, honestly, like I'm thinking about it now, and like Microwave I saw through a friend of mine who was at the show up in Brooklyn, and then Sleep Token, like straight up TikTok, straight up like 15-second clip on TikTok, and I was like, what the hell is this? And then I went down the rabbit hole of finding who the hell it was, and I was like, huh, how about that?
I haven't seen that word in a while.
Pandora.
Wow.
Pandora playlist for an artist.
Shout out to Pandora. That was everything for me. That's why I got all my jazz hip hop.
Yeah.
Like, just having like one station, they would put me on. It was like during like Tony Hawk Pro Skater, like all the hip hop from like that video game. Pandora definitely helped out on that.
It's interesting. I
Twitter,
think it's
TikTok.
super interesting that there's not one necessarily, like there's just not one way that anybody's saying. It's literally because at one point,
That's fire. I love that.
yeah, like at one point, yeah, you can post a link. You're a mod. Congratulations, you're discovering your powers. Super Saiyan level 2.
Where
Tiny
do you
Desk
read this?
Intelligence 2.
Definitely Discovery Weekly on Spotify. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Tiny Desk
week.
is awesome.
Tracks, producers. With the Bandcamp, for me, the reason why it works out for me because I follow a lot of the producers
Yeah,
on Bandcamp. What makes me mad though, sometimes they get lazy, I guess, and they want to post on SoundCloud only.
right.
But if you follow them like on Instagram or like their social media stuff, if you keep up, like most of the time, it just pops on my feed saying, "Oh, just drop this."
Yeah.
and then I'm like, "All right, let me go ahead and chase it." But
Interesting.
I'm usually looking for those type of tracks.
Because it used to be like back in the day when terrestrial radio, AM, FM was a thing, it was like you use that for discovery and then you went to like YouTube for listening. And that was like a trend right when YouTube started. It was like everybody had the music on there.
And then if you wanted to like take it outside of your house, outside of YouTube, there was LimeWire.
Yeah, there was LimeWire, and you made your own video. You
Tapes.
burn your own CD. Yeah. But nowadays, I feel like everybody's like, we're committed to Spotify, or committed to like, I pay for this, so I'm going to use it.
To Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
I have both. I have Apple Music, Spotify. That's probably like the black and white.
That is the craziest thing I've ever heard. Why would
why would
why would you have both?
Right? So funny. The radio shows, I kind of dig them more
Fair.
at Apple Music.
Yeah.
And that's where they get you. They're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, you missed out."
Giving your computer an STD in the process. 100%. Listening to it, and the MP3 quality is like 4. And so it's like, that's all you heard.
Right? Or when they say like it's lean with it, rock with it, and then it's like something totally different.
Mhm.
It's like, this is not the song I wanted.
I remember Groove Shark. Groove Shark, when you would just sit.
That one up.
Yeah. So it was literally like you just go and there's just albums and you just play it. And eventually the record label is like, so who's getting paid? And they're like, nobody. We're just playing it online. And they're like, all right, you're getting shut down. And so that's how that went down.
Hey, shout out to T. Made me feel better.
Yeah.
It was like, I have both as well.
I see what you're saying though. Like
That's the sort of
their radio is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to hear like, those people's reaction, like those radio hosts, like, those are people that are in the scene pretty heavy. So
Yeah.
they definitely do speak their mind about the track that they're playing, where in the radio, it's just more just like, here's a song that is trending.
This is what it is. Yeah.
Who wants to win tickets? It's like, all right, anyways.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to win no tickets. I wanted to hear.
Groove Shark was such a thing. It was such a thing. There was like, you could go. I mean, it was basically like Apple Music. You just didn't have to pay for it. You just hopped online, built your playlist, and then just went about your day.
That's fire.
Psycho Motion says, take your shirt off. Just says shirt off.
Yeah, this is like,
Is it
the
me?
second person. It's like, I'm stuttering. I'm scared. I'm like, what's happening?
No. I hate this mix right now.
It's bassy.
Yeah.
I don't know if
That's
you-
crazy.
It's due to amp, I feel.
What?
Voice tone deep. Let's go. I hate
Everybody's set to medium now.
strength.
Always lacking my
strength.
voice. Already
Voice strength.
We're audio
Next door, they're
processing.
doing.
We're sitting here with guys that are like, we need a little bit of like,
Yeah.
like 200 out by like 3 decibels, and and we're being super specific, and then we get buttons that are like, do you want to just turn it off? Yes or no?
Right.
Hey, I don't. Yeah.
No show today. We're gonna sit here and figure out what buttons mean.
Man, what is doing it?
All I know is that these colors are awesome.
Yeah. All right. I got to figure out what's doing this. I think it's on the main. You guys can keep hanging out.
They blocked YouTube when I was a young lass, so we used Groove Shark to listen to music while we did AR tests in the computer lab. I mean,
I was about to say, what are you watching on YouTube that's blocked? But that makes sense. It's not you. It's the school.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just not happy with this mix right now.
It's less muddy than it was.
No, it's terrible.
I feel like mine's gotten cleaner.
Jesus Christ, this is awful.
What do you guys think?
Tell us what you think.
Yeah.
Man.
Colors, lights, and sounds like none I've ever built.
Yep.
Colors like I've never seen before.
I don't like this, man.
Someone put bass as fuck, so
yeah.
Hey.
Check. Yeah, man. It's
sound like a
everything
rapper.
Everything's like gated to each other. It's
I like that. I like the side chaining.
Advanced. Where are we?
2 sound guys get on a
Audio.
mixer. Kim's not here. It's just us.
Processing.
What up, Kim? Where's she at?
She's not here. She is working right now.
Operate. Yo, you can't just go in. I can fix it. If I had the whole EQ band, I could just fix everybody.
This is made for people that don't understand what EQ is.
Oh, this is fucking.
This is not made for us.
I am so upset. So upset right now.
Look at him.
Just keep your shirt on, please.
Look at him.
It's like a hard limiters on the entire thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's so bad. So bad. It's picking up so much background too.
Yo, y'all hear that Rihanna?
Yeah, that's it's just killing me. Okay, voice tone. That means it's doing an auto EQ on a deep voice tone. Voice strength. Let's go strong. That's probably gonna. I don't know. This is dumb. All right, what I'm going to do. Put this audio processing back on. I'll throw that noise gate back on everybody, even though
Wait, I hear her again.
It's like an auto compressor on the master that's just bringing up the noise floor to a ridiculous
I think it's because this is actually a music channel. So it might be an automatic, like if you have music in.
Terrible.
I don't know.
Terrible.
I don't know.
All right, and then we got to fix that buzz of one of the microphones.
We got the soundbite from him.
Hold on.
And I got to build the thing.
I got it right here. Another thing. Yeah, we are all sidechained to each other. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Why would you do something like this? Huh?
We're going to have a day.
Kim! Wow. That's hard.
I officially don't like this mixer.
We're here. Well, 19 people say that it sounds good. So.
Oh, well, 19 people, you guys are lying. You are lying.
Thank you for the follow, Nelson T.
10 out of 10. Sound clip.
All right. Are y'all ready?
I was not ready for that clip.
Everybody's song's going to sound terrible today.
100%.
I'm literally going to, if everybody's song sounds like how I sound in my head.
They don't. Okay. The music comes in actually quite nicely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Yeah.
Like everybody's just like.
I'm so upset. This is why I stopped audio engineering. If Cosmic is in the chat room, every time he would be in the studio and I'd be engineering him, he would literally open his mouth and it like the tone would just be a little off and I'd be like, do it over.
No.
Stop.
Yep.
Nope. You sound like a bitch. Do it over. Nope. Yeah.
I thought we were friends.
Oh, yep. Brody, have you not heard that sound clip before? Surprise.
All right.
And Cycle says it sounds fine.
Okay.
What's up, the Bliss?
All right. Are you guys ready though? Are we ready for this buzz?
Can you hit
I'm gonna shoot
everything that's a sound. It's like claw on a chalkboard to John Q over here. It's just like I wish.
You decided it was the microphone, right?
Yeah,
Check.
Is it mine? I think it's the middle mic.
Check.
It went away. It's back. Gotta ground something. Did you bring your backpack?
Could be, yeah.
Yeah, I think it is. We're professionals. We don't know how compressors.
Yo. Check. It sounds a lot clearer.
I think.
Yes.
This also has a noise reduction on it.
Yes, it sucks.
Yeah.
I'm about to lose my mind. Yes, it all sucks.
Let's do this.
It has auto compression.
Yep.
And then a noise gate, and then we're all side chained to each other. So anytime you talk, it ducks everybody, or whoever talks next ducks the next person.
I'm gonna put an oral exciter on
How do
me.
we stop this ducking?
And it's
Yeah.
yeah.
it's all terrible.
It's all
right.
terrible.
We'll sponsor you guys.
Oh well, maybe I shouldn't be saying that because Rode might be like, well, we will never sponsor you.
Listen,
guys.
your shit sucks. No.
Rode, give us more abilities.
Yeah. Can you build us one, but then put an EQ into it so
Or,
we can
yeah,
actually?
at least make it a little better. This is such a harsh clamp. Like,
Yeah.
it clamped that so hard.
Wow, that was crazy. That did.
Everybody's probably like, guys, can you please
Can
review
you
music?
shut the fuck up?
Oh, yeah. Y'all wanted to see the list, right? That was the next thing,
Let's
right?
see it.
Oh, God. Let's do this.
Compressor, de-esser, high pass filter.
Um,
All of our compressors are off too. It's so weird. It's terrible. Check. The oral exciter on this is insane. Like it's night and day different.
is it? Did you just put it on everybody?
No, I just put it on me.
Oh,
I'm very sparkly right now. The uppers and this oral exciter is amazing. But I'm sure that everyone's going to hear the room next door, so I'm going to turn it off.
I hear
yeah.
it.
Okay. Here we go. I'm pulling up the list in a second, guys. I'm
list.
just, I have to move the chat room out of the weird location.
Real
that it's in.
American music products.
Yeah, let me move the chat room and put it in the lower corner of the screen. Now I sound like I'm inside my ears.
I'm going to put this on you and see what happens.
Nothing good. All right, so we got the list here on the screen.
Now you're all right. Turning that off.
Literally.
Yeah. Let me put the video camera on the screen. Sure. Okay. So I'll eventually do that in just a second. But yeah, so this is the list. If you do not see a name, or if you are here, make sure you say here in the chat room. I'm actually about to put out video. On
Meg is right, though. This is what happens when you give pro audio guys consumer grade trash. Sorry, consumer grade equipment. Sorry, I don't know how to use this trash.
Yeah.
That review is strong.
It's so it angers me. Just okay.
All right. Psychomotion is here.
Let's get this correct. I mean, I don't have any borders set up. Whatever, guys. You guys are hanging with us and sticking out with us. Cool.
Demar is here. Blue Prince is here.
Okay, so we got Demar.
Starboys.
Hey, everybody should be able to see exactly what I'm doing now. So seeing our category, how I can mark it. So we got Demar here. Who else you said? Who else? Cycle.
There's Cycle.
I'm gonna put it here. I ain't going. Demar is done.
Let's see here.
Blake Balake says he's here. Dr. Balake.
Balake. Saw Gloom.
Frankie said
Frankie's here. Blue Prince. This bunch of letters.
Okay.
Lose your mental.
You lose your mental is here.
Yeah.
Okay, that might be Unpraised King, his new name.
The secret focus group test. Brody was here.
Yeah, okay.
JVS was here.
JVS is here. You guys are just not helping me right now.
I am.
I'm sorry.
Who is Justin Ward? That name sounds familiar. The Crow is his name. Is he here?
That's a question.
What about Weatherman Dan? I haven't seen. I'm just marking everybody MIA. You said Gloom was here.
Blake says he's here.
Yeah.
Are you guys hanging out, Blake? Is that what it is? Oh, there he is.
He's here.
Who? Justin Ward.
Justin Ward. Is here.
Okay, Justin Ward's name sounds very familiar.
Yep.
I think he was a student of mine.
He is a student of mine.
Oh,
Carpio.
Yeah, he's here.
Whole squad's here.
all right, cool. Who is Beluga?
He's here.
Beluga?
Prince. Beluga Prince.
So is everybody here but Weatherman Dan and Skylar Zane and Jork?
And Jork always comes in late.
All right, cool. Sounds like
Justin says, Q, I took Daw with you.
yeah. That's what I was like. That's what I was like. Your name sounds familiar.
Yeah.
How do you not remember me, man?
How do you not
Jesus.
remember me?
Do not
I
start.
thought we were homies.
Yeah.
Thought we were cool like
Do
that.
not start with me. I don't remember anybody.
I've never experienced doll with anyone.
I don't even teach.
Oh, wait a minute. So what the fuck y'all did?
I'm not even a teacher. I don't know what you guys
I just show up and they give me money for some reason.
Yeah, I know, right?
Nice.
I just go in here and be like, Pro Tools is not it.
Go use something else. Trash.
Yeah. Just like this road.
Just go use a road.
Do you hear how much it just
Thank you for
clamped?
I know.
Oh,
And then as soon as I make a sound, I come in on top of you because you're so clamped.
yeah, and then when we stop talking, it's like, oh, let's amplify the complete, like, let's
Yeah.
amplify all black ground noise.
Black.
Can't even speak.
Black man.
This is like, FaceTime, FaceTime group when it's like the faces are just getting bigger.
Yeah.
Whoever talks. This is like the audio version of it.
Yeah.
I am so frustrated. I am going to be harsh today. I already
You're in
know it's
for it,
early,
people.
man. It's about time to start. I know. Thank you guys for being a good sport and hanging out while we're getting this all situated and stuff. We're going to start off
The
with
real
Brody's
MVP.
End. I'm pretty sure this is trash by Brody's End. But we're going to listen to it. I mean, if I say this song sounds like this road podcaster,
You know it's not good.
Thank you
Trash.
for sponsoring us.
you are not good today. All right. That car sounded like it was in my headphones. All right. So Brody's End says, school's been holding me up on making new music, but I'm
Okay.
about to graduate. Here's a little rager. Okay. This
Ooh,
track
Congrats, though.
is called Adios Main Mix .wave.
Let's go.
Now the question is that a true statement? Is that what it's called? Or is that metadata all kinds of fucked up?
No, I mean it's I'm reading exactly.
Okay, all right.
Adios Main Mix .wave. Yeah.
Ooh.
Bitches ain't no mother rap, you just a no man. Ain't fucking with these niggas like I'm Roseanne. I sell broken watches, my nigga, your time is frozen. Oh, bitch hit my line, I told her no, man. I said, hush, honey, I'm on to the next. Got a crush, money will be flooding to my desk. Get the dough, then adios. Get the dough, then adios. In a village with a foreign, my money bilingual, I got foreign dough. Walking that bitch, I'm wearing all black emo. Okay, alright, I got my side piece on my line and she on. Okay, yeah, right, I'm ghosting hell, I'm swallowing gold. You ain't at the black, my nigga, you is a cool. Going back to black, you need to go back to school. And I packed the action, call me Tom Cruise. I ain't BB King, but I'm playing with the blues in the back of a club with the lights down. If you said the wrong thing, you see the on swing from the front to the back. Now they said, Brody, what's your type? I like them always tell you like black or white, any type, I wanna take you on a fly high. Start fucking with them 80s, they too heavy, get too high. You a pick well in this beef, I flip the bird, I'm way too fly. Hit a platter, ain't no chatter, leave a message at a tongue. If it's static, I won't have it, you can leave that shit at home. Different clothes, different flows, different sounds, I can't decide. She in my DM, 10 p.m., she heard the Brody got that. Bitches ain't no mother rap, you just a no man. Ain't fucking with these niggas like I'm Roseanne. I sell broken watches, my nigga, your time is frozen. Oh, bitch hit my line, I told her no, man. I said, hush, honey, I'm on to the next. Got a crush, money will be flooding to my desk. Get the dough, then adios. Get the dough, then adios.
Where the fuck is Brody?
Trash. Sheesh.
It got hot.
Sound just like this podcaster. It's exactly what that song sound like.
Dang, was it the podcaster? Or
Was it the
confused?
What's up, weatherman? Somebody was asking who that is. That's Brody. Brody's in. Yeah,
I agree with that BB King reference. I dig it.
Don't come at me with them knees.
I'm not even reading the chat room today. I'm so frustrated.
I was digging it.
Oh, you? I mean, well, you go ahead and tell us what you liked about it, because I'll tell you everything I hated about it.
Definitely. I have a feeling
it starts with this podcast.
What's wrong with your song? What it's playing through?
No, I dig it. How about this? It's probably bad to say. Maybe it sounds like I'm not digging if I say I see a lot of potential.
You can like it. It's okay.
Yeah.
He's just being facetious.
I see a lot of potential there. But yeah, sound quality, it could be 10 times better. But I don't know if it's this bad boy that we're using or
No, it's not this. Well, the song audio came through well.
Yeah.
These microphone audios are terrible to me. But song audio came through.
I liked it. I want to know who killed Brody's in and who this is. Because I feel like he's gone leaps and bounds from, like, he's got his chain figured out. He's right up in front in your head. Like, I can hear the spatiality of that song almost to a bad extent, almost. I heard, I'm curious about this because I'm wondering if you're using, give me a second to think about it. It's called Waves X Splitter, I want to say. And it basically, and it basically takes like it takes a mono signal and turns it into stereo by splitting the frequencies. Cause I feel like all of the high mids, like 4 to 6K were all the way in my right ear. And then like some of the mids right below it were all the way in the left. And so I'm just wondering, like, are you doing that to get spatiality? Are you splitting your frequencies, or is it just ozone imager? Yeah. Okay. That'll do it. So it's splitting the frequencies and then sending different frequency ranges to each of the ear. Cause I could definitely hear like the upper distortion on my right side. And so that could be why it has kind of an empty feel in the middle, but that was good for your vocals. It just needs some tightening, but in terms of the energy, I'm not mad at it. All right.
Who's ready?
No, I don't, so since I'm so frustrated with how
everything
everything is,
this is like Simon right now.
I actually
American Idol.
It's like So what? Absolutely nothing stood out to me in the song.
Okay,
it just sounded like a normal song of somebody playing the guitar and somebody saying, "This is who I am, and I got hoes," and that's all I heard.
Okay, fair. Okay,
and like I said, it's probably Brody probably killed it. I would have to listen to it again. Not in anger.
Yeah.
But
to me, I guess like when I read, saying that, I'm in school and all that stuff, I guess I got sensitive with it. I was like, damn, man, you're going through a lot.
Yeah.
And then it's like, here's my Raise track. I was like, this track just brought me back to life. Like, fuck school. And then this is what I'm about. And I was like, all right, yeah, fuck yeah, I dig it. But sound quality, I could see, it's like, hey, this is a lot of work.
Yeah.
That's need.
Yeah.
I mean,
we'll see.
I think for me, just because we have a history with Brody and his vocal chain, and I think that was shiny and polished and finding a direction, and that's I think what reeled me into it.
Yeah, right now I don't need Rager. I need the Detroit drill kind of music. And Brody gave me Rager, where it's like, man, yeah, he gave me Rager.
Brody's then got a new microphone, and it's omnidirectional, so he can't record from the back.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
He got you on that Detroit stuff.
All right, yeah, that's all I want.
Oh, he got an Aston Origin, sweet.
Oh, he got.
That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing those lovely harmonic overtones.
Okay, I can't hear anything today. So you know what? Just because of that, I'm going to fix my mind to review off of like lyrics and everything else.
Okay.
Because I'm literally about to blow my brains out trying to like decipher if like my headphones are bad, if this mixer is just like, if there's is there something directly on the headphone output?
There's no way to find out.
Yeah, I know. You have to snap this in half and look at the resistors and see what they're doing.
Even then, I think there's circuitry involved. You'd have to hack the code. You'd have to get into the mainframe.
I will stop complaining about this. And we'll get to the reviews. Brody, I'm sorry, man.
Because we're not on the couch.
Was no help today.
Yeah.
Listen to them, Brody. Don't listen to me right now.
Simon.
I'm glad to hear that you got the mic. I'm glad to hear. It sounds really.
Congrats, man.
It sounds good. I'm glad to hear you're wrapping up. What are you gonna do? Where are you going to? You moving to New York City? You moving to London? What do you got going on?
What's up, Brody? What you got going on?
Yeah, you're gonna be hanging out with us.
Okay, we got people in the chat room. Astra Boy, I think, or Astra Roy. I didn't even see it. They said mixing needs work probably. Mr. Prince or Balulu Prince said mixing definitely needs work.
Yeah.
I need the grammatical spelling of Baloo in the chat room.
Baloo.
What else?
Star Boy.
Yeah, I agree.
Brody's going to go ride horses. He's moving to the Nashville area. He's going to intern somewhere, so that'll be cool.
Good.
Stay away from the Old Town Road.
Yeah.
Do that.
All right, y'all got anything y'all want to add for Brody?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Keep it up. I'm glad to hear you using the new microphone.
Word up.
He's already in the Nashville. You're moving to that Nashville area, huh? You're moving down the street.
All right. So if you guys want to see up next, we do have Jalen versus the world, and then we got DMAR after that. Then we got Justin Ward. And then Skylar Zane, I haven't seen you, or Jork, I haven't seen you, so you're marked as MIA. Then we got Weather God Dan, he said he was here. And then Dr. Balake is here. Gloom is here. Frankie G. Frankie Igalius is here.
Turntable is here.
Then Blueprints, and then Cycle Motion with his metadata saying ASRW34. Yeah. And then Lose Your Mental. That does not. Okay, we'll get to that. We'll get there when we get there. So let's get into this.
We have live captions on Facebook. That's bonkers.
Who said that?
I'm ugly and I'm here.
Oh, yeah. That's okay. Oh, there's a lot of y'all listening to this.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there's a lot going on.
All right, so let's get into this one by JVS The World. He's no longer doing anime names. Now he's naming the song's called Xbox Controller.
I dig it.
He said this song has absolutely nothing to do with Xbox. So
PlayStation. Throughout the whole song. That should be hard. I fuck with him already, Rebel.
It's like he knows.
Well, let's check this out. It's called Xbox Controller.
Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis.
This hoe tryna bring me down. She must have got JV, don't care. The people wanna bring me down. You must have got JV, don't care. These people wanna take me out. I need my Glock, I need my snare. I really wanna take you out. Where you tryna go, I'll meet you there. There's some things in life you can't control. This girl is kinda bad, she'll take me home. There's some things in life you can't control. But let's go. Where you trying to go? I gotta keep a Glock up on my waist, cause all these pussy niggas like to hate. I be dripping head to my waist down. I don't wanna conversate. I gotta keep a Glock up on my waist, cause all these pussy niggas like to hate. I be dripping head to my waist down. I don't wanna conversate. There are some things in life you can't control.
I hear the compression.
I need her to take me home.
At this point, I think it's
There's
this.
some things in life you can't control.
I know it is.
But let's go. Where you trying to go? This hoe trying to bring me down. She must have got JV, don't care. The people want to bring me down. You must have got JV, don't care. These people want to take me out. I need my Glock, I need my snare. I really want to take you out. Where you trying to go? I'll meet you there. There's some things in life you can't control. This girl is kinda bad, she'll take me home. There's some things in life you can't control. But let's go. Where you trying to go? I gotta keep a Glock up on my waist, cause all these pussy niggas like to hate. I be dripping head to my waist down. I don't wanna conversate. I gotta keep a Glock up on my waist, cause all these pussy niggas like to hate. I be dripping head to my waist down. I don't wanna conversate. There are some things in life you can't control.
That's fucking compression.
I need her to take me home. There's some things in life you can't control. But let's go. Where you trying to go?
So there was no options on this?
I'm just assuming the rest is beat.
Which I did like, but damn, bro, what happened? I feel like you forgot about the whole beat.
What you mean by that?
Yeah.
I don't know. It did not. Personally, I'm not the sound guy. I'm just more of the DJ. Probably not the best DJ, but just it's not something I would probably download.
I'm turning off the limiter on our headphones.
Please.
But I love his spirit.
Let's see if that changed. Oh my God, that changed everything.
Yes, thank God. Oh my God.
That shit loud as fuck.
How did you find? Yes, it's loud as hell now, but how did you find that?
It was just on a menu behind a menu behind a menu.
Oh my God.
Oh, we're making magic.
It gave me a warning that was like, it's going to get fucking loud.
I think you just have to hear the whole song again now.
Hold on. Let me play a little bit more of it.
Oh, thank God I can hear it.
Yeah. Okay. That's much better. So Brody literally disregard my review from earlier. All right. Let's give this a little bit more since we fixed the audio.
These people want to take me out. I need my Glock, I need my snare. I really want to take you out. Where you trying to go? I'll meet you there. There's some things in life you can't control. This girl is kinda bad, she'll take me home. There's some things in life you can't control. But let's go. Where you trying to go? I gotta keep a Glock.
I still don't like the song. Absolutely not. I mean, I guess you could say like, you know, I don't get this man because this sounds like it's for kids, but why would a kid be saying, gotta keep the Glock?
Gotta keep the Glock.
Gotta keep the Glock, pull it in my pants, guns on cock, shoot him shoot him while he stands.
Bro, just talk about the Xbox controller, please.
Go back. Don't negate the premise.
Okay.
Kids these days.
I don't know. Like,
thanks for the follow, Justin.
Yeah, that was just a little bit of what I heard. But yeah, I mean, how you guys are doing? How you feeling?
Everyone was talking about the auto-tune, and that's what caught me was just like the sheer hard chromatic like tuning. That's all I heard.
I just heard like it was just not balanced. I feel, you know, again, I'm speaking more of the beat and the vocals, the rhyming, you know, it just didn't sound like something that was all in one. Like I feel like it was recorded separately 100%. Like I did all my vocals and then like, hey, send me a beat. Okay, let's throw this on top.
Yeah.
And like, that's it. And I was just like, damn, where's the Xbox?
Kids these days, man. Gen Z, bro. Squint your ears, bro.
I can see an audience who would be like, you know, I love JVS because his songs are silly and blah, 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 blah.
I got you.
Like this, I would say would be for adolescent teens.
Okay.
Like this would be more Teen Titan. Like if he had a cartoon and these songs play, or maybe if it was on Comedy Central as a cartoon or some adults, like he says, Adult Swim. If this was an Adult Swim dumbass cartoon where like dumbass things happen and like maybe the dumbass kid was playing a dumbass Fortnite game.
I feel like our feedback,
I'm seeing a theme here.
The highlight of the track is our feedback.
No, but like look, taking out the dumbass, but so just say Just say I'm joking.
And the name of the show is hang on, I got it.
The show is called Dumbass, by the way. No, but say it's some Proud Family style cartoon where the kid is playing like Fortnite and this song is playing in the background. I can see it. And then if people like made memes out of it,
April 19th.
if people made memes about it,
50%.
Cool. But that's the market. But maybe my man needs to, chat GPT some animation
or some lyrics.
And stop it. Maybe he needs.
I don't even know what.
Chat GPT Stable Diffusion yourself some animation.
Yeah, do that, and then I don't know, man. Because if this is Adult Swim, I think it needs some imagery to go with it, so people are like, ha ha ha. Okay, I get the. It's funny. I like it because it's lighthearted. Blah blah blah. And then if you're doing it for the kids, do it for the kids. Like I think you got to pick an area. You got to pick adolescent teens, or you got to pick the little babies
and teach them how a Glock works early.
Yeah.
And ChatGPT, the children's show, is crazy. Yes. And the sign on the door really does say no stupid people beyond this point.
No, I feel you on that Adult Swim thing. It's kind of like the Andy, what's his name? Andy Milonakis.
Andy Milonakis. But Andy Milonakis was ripping.
I think his song was better though.
I got peas on my head, but don't call me a pea head. Bruce Lee's on my head, but don't call me a Lee head.
That's it. And look, he made it. So you can do it too, man.
But yeah, that's how I see it, where it will be in that like adolescence kind of funny stuff. But outside of that, I would just never listen to it.
Yeah.
Ever.
Damn.
Get that AI involved and he'll think about it.
But people would somewhere at some point during the show or whatever, or they would just look this guy up and be like, who is this guy who keeps making all these songs?
Exactly.
I'm gonna go through
so
his
consistent.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through his stuff because I watch his show.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's where I see it.
Not
guys.
for you. There you go. That's a fair, valid thing.
Yeah.
No Xbox.
Yeah.
Any more else?
Mm-hmm. I think I'm good.
The chat room is The chat room is participating today. Shouts out to you guys.
I was scared of that. Someone said Lil Yachty did the same. I was like, damn, I'm just gonna
Adults on meme music. Yeah, there you go.
Ready for you to call my song "Dumbass Stupid People Music"?
Stupid people music.
Whoa! Why you gotta add all of that? I just said
he
the
said
cartoon
dumbass
character.
He's gonna add this no stupid people behind them.
Yeah,
he gets dumbass stupid people music.
Come on now.
That's a dumbass stupid people type beat.
You type that in YouTube.
It's dumbass stupid people type beat.
And then you find him.
You guys, it's a free genre. You can have it. I won't even take a percentage. You can just have it.
All right.
Hashtag.
You guys ready to go to the next one? As the show goes on, my reviews will get better.
Well, now that the headphones are fixed.
Yes.
Yeah.
For whoever was first, I'm sorry.
I'm going to send a song dumbass.wave. John can use the word ass in every review.
Ass and trash.
While he's loading it,
no, it's right here.
I'm going to say to everybody, welcome on this Wednesday.
Just randomly throughout the show, that's happening.
If you're new here, we do this every Wednesday, and submissions go live as soon as Wednesday starts, wherever you are. What else we got coming up? Next week. Who's our guest next week?
Next week is Q.
Q.
Yep.
EQ. Yeah. EQ.
Yeah.
And we're gonna talk some really, really deep, cool shit next week. Next week is the one that some of you were curious about a new music platform that's going to get started, and hopefully some sponsorship for us is where we're going to be at. So. Join us next week, because I think a lot of you guys are going to be really intrigued about what's going to be talked about in terms of ways that you can put yourself out there and new forms of money making, I guess.
New forms of monetization.
Yeah, whole lot of ass. Whole lot of ass.
Okay, I know you guys probably can't see it. Well, you do see it because it's on the screen. We got D-Mar up next. He sent over a track called "Don't Want to Be on Radio" for some reason.
Oh, okay.
So I'm assuming this track is explicit. He didn't send anything else along with that, so no love letter. So let's take this one at face value. D-Mar does not want to be on the radio, and let's listen to what this sounds like. And everybody in the chat room, give y'all feedback.
Everybody's gonna say ass.
I'm gonna scroll over so y'all see this picture. I can't.
Oh my God, Miranda, this shit is crazy.
Crossing in my face, but I was never petty fish. Stayed in my lane, now these niggas petty this. You wanna play games to a nigga really miss it. I get hot to a nigga really trip. I got fly, now these bitches really drip. Boy, you a lie, nigga, you ain't really sick. Cat bad nigga, saying I'm sorry, nigga, better stand on it. What I say in these songs, nigga, know I stand on it. Stand on that shit. If I could only cop a 3.5, I feel with a 40. God, I got these lame niggas hitting my phone up, I put in the shorty. I remember back when I had started this shit, they was calling it corny. Now I got that main hoe asking when I'm gonna drop, I'm getting a warning. Really, I be chillin', I turn to a thug when I get pissed off. Thinking that's cat, nigga, I got stains, go ahead and get y'all. I was at the basketball park tweaking, tryna let them shots off. Did the wrong thing, nigga, it ain't stupid between that shot off. Nowadays, about the money, please get the fuck out the way. Yeah, I gotta step my chest, but I still buy my G, my legs. Oh, no, all the way there, so don't look me up in the face. No, I do not fucking care if it ain't money getting paid. You know, fuck, nigga, I'm God. How the fuck you in my mind, don't wanna be on radio. Sorry, mama, but the instrumentals all I know. I was 10 years old and I was singing Let It Go. Hearts that put me on that big sorry, little bitch, I'm a play. It's not my fault, the sky the limit. Still, I did my wish on me. I don't know, little bitch, I'm weird. I just know these niggas fear. I just know I got some songs to put a grown man in some stairs. I just know I got some songs to make that nigga wanna kill. I just know I got some songs to really show you how I feel. I'm so sorry when I'm wrong, and I'm so sorry that I'm real. That's real. Like, how the fuck that shit work for real? How the fuck you in my mind, don't wanna be on radio. Sorry, mama, but the instrumentals all I
Somebody said got Hans Zimmer feature on the track.
Word. Shouts out to D-Mar for that track. It's called Don't Want to Be on the Radio. Well, Don't Want to Be on Radio. So he doesn't want to be on the movie.
Oh.
Radio. That's a movie, by the way. Shouts out to
Cuba Gooding Jr. Yeah.
All right. How y'all feeling about that one there?
I'll let you go first.
You, me?
Yeah, you.
For me, the only thing I was annoyed by was those hi-hats, I would say. Those hi-hats on the beat.
You don't like your hi-hat sounding like a sprinkler system?
That shit was crazy. Like, I was just like, the beat, the 808s, all that shit, that was hard. His voice, I think it's mastered, personally, I feel. Mm-hmm. I thought it was hard. I think the track's hard, except those little hi-hats and percussions. That was the only thing that was bothering me, honestly. But it sounds like a good level that he's on right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
His voice sounded really full, like in a really good
right?
full frequency, really balanced. I would say that people are kind of arguing about like hard to understand. I think it's delivery on purpose because all of the frequencies are there.
It definitely is. Yeah.
But one thing, like just as a note for you, just to polish it one step further, you might look into one reason why you would do like a low end roll off is to protect yourself from like the hard P's. There was one where you're just like, and it just like slapped, and it just filled out that frequency. You can get around that by not needing to EQ. You could actually use like a sidechain compressor. Waves makes the C1 SC, which is a tunable compressor, and you can put it right on the range of the P, and then not kill the low end, but just have it react whenever that hard P hits specifically, and that will instill that like you got that good frequency range. Because I think that's a really good thing that you've got going on. Sometimes they escape even pop filters, so like you could go to a pop filter. it's not a guarantee, but you could also set a compressor to react specifically when hard P's hit and let everything else pass. So that way the sound is good, it's full, but just that like kind of just clamps that P. And that's my only note because I want you to keep that full frequency range without needing to EQ off the low end as a result of trying to get rid of the P. That's my only thing. The rest of it sounds fucking awesome. So
facts.
Yeah.
Cool. I thought it was dope. I like the beat. I actually do like the hi-hats like that because they're just we're in a sprinkler system.
Yeah.
I like them sliding. I like the snare rolls. I like it all. And it hit heavy. Would I listen to the song? Not really. I would listen to the beat over over the song. And it's just because like the song wise, I'm not too heavy on the slurring. Just not too heavy on a lot of slurring music.
Right.
Like where it has that like where your tongue is too fat. I say blame fuck, man. Like if it was Old Chief Keef,
that shit was perfect.
like because that's Old Chief Keef. Old Chief Keef was like that, where it was like, oh, you fuck, like fuck, yeah, So it's like I can understand it, but you know,
it's a trend right now.
I don't want to have to
It's like
try.
the whole-
I get it. Like it's cool. Like it is cool, and it's for, I just don't listen to too much of it.
Yeah.
And the ones that I do listen to, it is more hardcore.
Okay.
Like Playboy or something.
Yeah. Well, Playboy ain't slurring. He just not saying anything.
That big chef tongue.
Yeah. But like, you know,
Big chef.
Shit.
You know,
studio. I'm ready.
Swallowed
So-
a bee.
I'm okay with it. I'm not saying that it's bad. It's just this is one like I'm waiting for the DMAR track that I'm like, this one's for me.
Gotcha.
And that doesn't necessarily say DMAR make a song for me, but keep doing your thing.
And
You have an
eventually,
audience.
yeah.
You have an
Yeah.
audience and people are loving it.
Yeah,
First time
and-
hearing him, I dig it.
Yeah, and I see that. It's just like, again, I'm being honest by saying it's not for me. And I think one day he may not even like the song he makes, and I'll be like, yo, this is the one for me right here.
He's like, fuck.
Yeah. He may not even like
Wasn't
it,
even
but-
trying.
Yeah, but I'm not saying he's a bad artist or anything like
No.
that. I think his beat choice is good, and what he's doing, how he sounds perfect for that style.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just clearly saying I don't listen to if it's Chief Keef. Yeah, but like the trend of that sound is kind of trending away, and it's going more with like unique sounding frequency voices.
Interesting.
So you got Lil Tyler, you got
Yeah.
you got like people where it's like, is it a boy or a girl? I don't know. Is it,
Yeah.
did his balls drop? Yeah, like you're getting a lot of that. You're getting
Damn it, Bobby.
No, that's not just saying. That's not saying make yourself inform yourself in the image of that stuff. Keep doing your thing. Just eventually,
I'll tell you what, Bobby.
something would be for me.
Tell you what.
Chief set the bar now is being done a lot more. Yeah.
Slur music fatigue. Fair.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I think too, it's like what mood are you in?
See, I feel the same. I feel like it is being done a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah, like the Xanax and lean kind of
Sound like
style.
a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Does he sound like a bitch?
But nah,
Cool.
It was hard.
Yeah, solid track. Really
man.
solid track.
All right, so shouts out to him. Most
Thank
definitely.
God you didn't go first because we would have said it was trash.
yeah.
Yeah, Brody's in took the blunt of all of that. You know, at every review, I'm getting better. And then we got Justin Ward up next. If you guys can see it out on the screen, he sent over a track called "Time," and
all of it, all of the time.
it's just called "Time." I don't think he sent over. Oh, he did send. He said, "Song has been released. Just looking for feedback on how to improve the mixing, so I can improve future mixes. And this mix, when/if I re-record and release the song again." Thank you.
Nice.
All right.
That's where you guys come in.
Such a nice.
Is it 4/4 time?
Everything is in 4/4.
If you count hard enough.
All right, let's check this one out. It's called Time. It's actually in 16 fours.
This is 4/4. Yeah. 32/4 time.
Watch me as I walk into a different field. Switching girls I know from eating different meals. I hope we conversating, will we ever dream? Ooh.
One thing that is bothering me is the snare in this song.
Yeah.
It's like the drums are sitting drums are sitting in this place where it's like it's slightly over to the right side, and then the snare is the only thing straight down the middle.
I thought that was like the whole point.
It might be.
I don't know.
It might be, but I feel like it's hitting me in the back of my brain because it's right down the middle. It's like I'm like, please move the snare to the right.
It was kind of
a little bit.
It was.
Just move it to the right.
So that's why I was like, is it on purpose?
Yeah.
Or like you're saying, what the fuck is going on?
I have notes. Keep it going.
Okay.
I have mental notes going on.
The way that I saw you, it hurts. You could never see me in a blur. I had thoughts of you taking up my mind. Baby, won't you give me one more time?
Is that the cymbal resonance?
Nah, you fucked up the snare for me already.
But is that
Just got
cymbal
punched in the eye?
Is that cymbal resonance with the white noise sound where it's like, or is that compressor opening up in his noise floor?
Let me hear it.
Okay,
I wasn't listening to that.
right there. I think that's
It's
cymbal
resonance.
Okay,
Yeah.
just sounds like white noise.
It could be backed with white noise.
Pink Floyd.
Yeah, he says, please listen. Past the weird guitar section.
I like this section.
Blake, do you have a sizzle symbol? Or is it just compression?
It's all changed. Take a look around. You
David Bowie.
lost
Bowie.
what you found.
And the baby says,
On the other side now, in a different field. Left your back in the last one. Was the grave deep enough for you?
Like a bass line would have been nice.
Just had to keep digging down. My path is formed before me. Haven't been home in a long time.
"Oh, I really like this
trippy
part,
shit."
man.
Yeah.
Bowie.
Like, I wanted more.
Yeah, it was not. I mean, the second half, the vocals get really in your face.
Yeah. But you can tell that that's the idea for that part. Yeah.
That's why I felt like a bass line would have balanced it out.
It was there. It was just low. But I mean, there was so much low in the voice that it would have to have been mixed well. I'll get started on this one just because I was making a mental list of like just so many different things. And then I kind of threw some stuff out and then I kind of kept it. But the hardest thing about this is you're mixing eras, which is a weird thing to say, but like the back half of the song, the way that the compression worked because it was that Bowie era compression. But then you had that kind of going on in the beginning of the song. And the beginning of the song, there was some stuff that didn't need to have that kind of compression on it. I feel like if you had done an upward compression on the first half and then like a regular compression on the back half, that transition would have been like, whoa, this is a complete change. And it would have screamed like era change. It also would have made your drums like a little bit more like all I heard in the front half was bad downward compression. Everything was fighting. Like that cymbal was still resonating, but then other things were popping in and out. And I see like what was going on with the compressions there. It worked on the back half. It didn't work on the front half. So you'd have to approach building this as two separate songs, I think, because trying to do it as one whole song is just making it so that way it's like it's too much. Like the only thing I can say is like eras. Like it just feels like it's different decades that are all fighting each other and wanting to be in front. You could do a more modern thing on the front. That said, I really love the conceptualization of everything that was going on. And like, turntable, like some trippy shit, like the video being shot backwards. There's so much that you can do with this, but I'd love to see like the sound be like the mix be set up absolutely properly. And you're really close. But you just got to like settle in and be like, okay, this is going to happen here. And then the Pro Tool session reflects that. That's my only thing. Other than that, like Gaudier, like there's like the list is infinite where you can go with this, and it would be cool to see you explore the visual realm to go with it, because this has a lot. That's my words.
Where he said thank you.
I give this song 5 of just 5 of them, man. Dude, what Alex says in mixing. What Alex?
I'm never ready for it.
Yeah, I was like, go ahead. 5 of what?
5 of what? Oh, that's 5. Right there. That's just insane. No, so whatever Alex says with the mixing, yes, there was, there was a bunch of things. Alex takes that lane. Do what he says.
They want you to explain the drop. Just saying.
Explain the drop. Oh man, have Nandrum's in the chat room. Have him explain it to you.
Yeah.
Or go back and watch the show.
God bless.
But I enjoyed that track. It was David Bowie, Pink Floyd sounding.
Yep.
And I saw my baby crying hard as babe could cry.
At first when it started, I was like Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
Uh-huh.
I love that.
I got Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh really?
It had the
bop, even though it wasn't. It just like that
with the guitar. I heard.
Yeah.
Who directed that? Who did the claymate?
That was directed by Henry Selick, but done by Tim Burton.
Tim Burton.
Yeah.
It gives me Tim Burton vibes. Like it would be in a Tim Burton movie.
That's true.
Interesting. But then you hit him with all of the voices singing right up in your ear like that.
No worse, the snare.
Yeah, and your drums need some love, my friend. But we can talk about that. You're going to be in class tomorrow. We'll talk about that.
Yeah. Why is the snare in the middle?
And the drums not?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
At first it did not bother me.
No, it definitely just like reeked of Pink Floyd in a good way. And I think that's what the snare was going for, because Pink Floyd has a very like
random.
But like very round and like wholesome snare that sits in the middle. But then this one was just kind of dead. So it was just kind of like pop.
It was
pop.
It was very. I wanted to call it a muted snare where it had nothing after it. It was just the sound, but it was
getting punched in the eye.
And then the high end, I feel was EQ'd off too much.
Right.
So it was more of like a muted snare, essentially. Like it doesn't. Yeah. But it was straight down the middle, and it was like, why are we doing this? Throw it to the right with the drums, so it can sound like the drummer is all like like he's not throwing his drumstick into the middle and hitting the snare. Like if you was watching that concert,
playing darts.
Yeah, if you was watching a concert, it's like the main singer is just hitting the snare, and the drummer has no snare. The drummer's off to the right side, and the main singer is just.
It's just the drummer is standing there just with the snare drum, and then the rest of the drum sets off to the right side with another drummer playing it with no snare.
Like hits it and holds it. Hits hold.
And puts his hand on it.
Right on it. Yep.
The drummer's off to the right side. He's got a bag of sticks. He's throwing it to hit the snare in the middle.
All right. So how you feel about that right there? That was my review.
Yeah.
You got any extra notes you want to add for that?
I was reading, my bad.
Oh.
No, I dig it. Like I don't have anything extra really to say. Just it was a fire track, in my opinion.
All right.
Cool. It was super experimental, and I love that.
That's the part I love.
Yeah.
Something different, please.
Bye.
All right.
I was just hoping for a feature, some some thick tongue.
Yo,
Some thick tongue right after. Some sheep thick tongue right on that track. That'd be nice.
of course. Thanks for hanging out.
All right. So shouts out to Justin Ward for that track. It is called Time. It is released. He said he may go back and fix up some things and re-release
Justin,
it again.
I have to follow you, man. That was hard.
Put your ats in the chat room so that my man Sato here can follow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Want to hear more music?
All right. So up next, we got the man Weather God Dan in local or locale or law. It's LOCL.
LOCL.
So I think it's locale. Local.
Stan the Crow.
I don't know. So he says he sent over a track. It is called Mob Shit. MP3. He says, so hi, been a minute. Just been busy with work, but I have a lot of shit lined up for the rest of the year. This is the song I sent for the March Madness joint. And yeah, it's coming out soon. Just saying that because I have a good amount of DJs throwing it in their sets down here, which is dope. Other than that, mentally, I'm good. Have a good 420 tomorrow. Weatherman Dan.
Nice, Weatherman.
Okay. I've heard this song before because I've stolen it. So let's have you go first on this one.
Okay.
All right, because you're a DJ, so let's see if you might want to mix this one in.
All right. I hope so, man.
Check it out.
I have a feeling like it's going to be so goddamn loud.
To know, weather boy.
Yeah.
SoundCloud ending.
If that was on Flying Lotus Until the Quiet Comes, it would have fit on that entire album perfectly.
Yeah, I like what they put. They put Flying Lotus and Jersey Club.
Yep.
I thought that's the perfect example.
How do you shake some ass lightly?
Yeah.
It's when the girls like they be like ah, and then they do the little thigh thing, and then they like yes,
Oh my God!
It's like the opposite of Ice Spice, so it'd be like Spice Ice. Spice Ice shaking it.
Lovely choice of samples. Yeah.
Shouts out to Dropped Out Marsh, by the way.
I don't know if it's my
and
headphones,
shouts
but
out to him
it was
for
like
the,
crazy distortion. I don't know about y'all. I just felt like
I think that's
when it comes to the drums,
his choice.
That was his
that's
choice?
How,
Yeah.
that's how he does stuff.
But like when you asked me what I play, and you said a lot of DJs are using it. I guess it really just depends on the venue, the place, the crowd.
Mhm.
For me, I always try to find like trippy shit like this, kind of. But at the same time, comfortable for those people that don't know anything about this type of sound, so that it's still pleasing to their ears. So, my opinion, I would say like, yeah, it's a hard track, but I'm not a whole fan of the distortion part. Because again, like if somebody else is coming in and like, you know, trying to get put on to something new, like this type of sound, they'll probably like that would just kill their vibe and be like, what the fuck is this mess? But me personally, whether that's how it was on purpose, I still fucking ride with this track. Shaking that ass lightly with it.
Shaking that ass lightly is the same move you do when you itch your ass using the chair you're sitting on.
Yeah, see, like someone put, this is a boiler room track. Yeah, definitely a boiler. Yeah, boiler room type of vibe.
Yeah, boiler room vibe.
I was trying, again, I try to find boiler room, but also that balance of like, you know, put somebody on like, hey, this is what they do in boiler room.
Yeah.
You know, check it out. You like it?
I dropped this in TYS. It was before anybody was in there, because I wanted to see how the bass sound for that particular reason. It sounds really big, but it feels like the distortion limits the wave.
Exactly.
Because it's like since it's like the top of the wave gets cut, so it's like a full sine wave doesn't go through. So it's just like it becomes like a stagnant bass wave.
It's such a good track.
It's like it can hit, but it sounds like a gate is pulling it down because that wave isn't a sine anymore. It's just square.
And like for that to be messing it up,
that's what distortion is.
I know.
Change that shit up, man. That'll be. I think this track will be everywhere.
So you'll get that initial, and then it'll just like crunch.
Yeah.
But it's loud.
Yeah.
It's just what distortion also does.
Yeah, it's loud, but it pulls back when it hits in the club, and those are RCF 18-inch subs in there
that can handle it.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of the build up either though. Like the whole snare, drums and everything, like towards later, like kind of give me like a UKG, like garage vibe. I wish it was sooner, you know, not like later on. You know, it was just something that, again, as DJing, like when you start playing a track, you know, some people are just very impatient nowadays. They want to like hear that shit right away from the jump, like a dope melody, and the next you know, it's like spam, and then bring it back to the melody or blend it with another track. But
for me, louder. Just make it louder. Just if it's at probably -7 LUFS, you could make it 4. It's just brick wall. So that way it doesn't have any dynamics at all. Like, yeah, fuck them people. Yeah. What Turntable says, he gets it.
Yeah, other than that, I mean, I play it sound like it just feels like the distortion limits it a little bit.
Yeah.
Or if it's just like that limiter that's on it so it can't go past it because it's distorted pre-limit.
If you're pushing that hard on a limiter, it's not going to matter what's going through it. So that's why I think it's by choice that he's making these really fast sounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Justin's asking, do we have a time limit? We don't have a standardized time limit. It's just how much we can take. And if it's too long, we'll just either skip through it or just not get through it.
Yeah.
So it just all depends on how we're feeling, but no standardized time limit.
I will say this. Now that we've got the headphones fixed, it's like I can hear stereo field so much better on this mixer than the other mixer, because I could hear on Dan's stuff on the left side there was like the guitar, and on the right side was the reverb. So like that beginning, that thing going on, it was coming from here, not necessarily center, but like very left of center, and all the reverbs were moving from there over to the right side. So that was really creative. What's up, Kim? Kim is in the house. Uh-oh.
You know what time it is if she's in the house. You know what time it is.
There she is.
Kim.
Everybody say hi to Kim.
You gotta get the 3 times alert. No, 4.
We're summoning her.
It's like a bell, a clock bell.
Bell. What time is it? It's 4 Kims. Are you serious?
Kim has entered the chat room.
There's
no horns or anything. It's just the Kims.
We're gonna have to learn how to sign these so we can just.
Yeah, you have to do it via USB.
Yeah,
I could probably do it now. Whatever.
But have it ring out at the top of each hour. That's how we know if we've gone over. If we hit 12 Kims, which is midnight.
But I did download this song and I have played it in because sometimes I don't care if the people know it or not. I take them deep. Yeah, because I'm like, fuck y'all. It's like, it's like I'm being me, so I'm gonna take you deep there. I can bring you back, but I'm gonna take you deep there. I'm gonna give you a taste of these little things. Yeah. But then I got people who come to the shows. They do footwork. They from Chicago. There's a bunch of people from Jersey. So there's a bunch of people who listen to Flying Lotus. So I know there's a mixture in there, and if you give them a little bit of it, if I'm doing a standard club night, no, I won't play this at all.
It's the part that's like a little bit. I want more of it.
Okay.
Like if I can't play more of it, I don't really want to download it. Yeah. So it's like I wish the track. Honestly, if it was less distortion or whatever, like again, like acid style, dope. I fuck with it. It's something I will probably hear a lot alone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But like I said, I will listen to it over and over again.
Word.
But to play for the crowd, bro, I want to play more of this shit. Like definitely more of it, and I want to put people on. But yeah, fuck the people, right?
What are y'all?
I take it deep. John Q. April 19th, 2023.
Damn, he's quoting your shit.
Yeah, no,
out of context at best.
Yeah. You're gonna be like, is he? Nobody knows.
What's happening?
But
I do like that track.
Yeah. All right.
Very solid.
Definitely want to throw in there.
So shouts out to Weatherman Dan for that.
That's just fire.
And Local. I think his name is Local. Locale.
Or
did that door open or did it just get louder?
Yeah, I think it just got a little bit louder.
Jesus. Friday just does that to people.
All right. Up next, we got Dr. Blake. Maybe I can throw him here on the screen in just a second. He sent over a track called My Own Bubble. He said, "Hi, this is the first song that I have kind of mastered on my own somewhat."
Okay.
He's not been in my mastering class.
So what's the somewhat? Did he just
put a limiter on it?
Something on the master chain and it's like, I mastered it.
Yeah, call it done.
Or did he try, but he's like, it's not great, but I tried, so I'm just going to say I somewhat.
He went to WeMaster.com.
Yeah.
Upload the track.
Just mixed it somewhat. And everything's in red. And he's like, that's mastered.
Yeah. So he said, got a little help from my boy Julian Carpio,
who has taken my mastering class.
He said, but just want to hear what y'all think because I want to drop this soon. Lots of dots and then love.
Lots of dots.
Yeah, it was more than 3. So 3 dots is I forgot what they call that. Hold.
It starts with an E and
ellipses.
Ellipses.
Yeah. But it was 12 dots. So it's like
the quad ellipses.
Yeah, quad ellipses. Love. Somebody should.
He hits you with the quad ellipses. Oh, did you? Yeah, you should do that.
What?
Whatever you had queued up there.
Oh, no. I wasn't gonna do that.
I was ready for it.
So let's listen to this one now. It's called My Own Bubble. I think it is actually Wave. And here we go.
Wave.
It's French.
Q's running next door to check the sound. What's up, Bernie Bebop? All right. How do you feel? Because I have words to say about it.
Again, I go more on the vibes side of it.
Yeah.
Firstly, it took me to different places I haven't been to in a long time. New Hibis. I'm not sure if you ever checked out that artist. He's a producer.
Who's that? Let me turn you up just a little bit.
New Hibis. I believe that's how they say his name.
Okay.
He was like pretty trippy. Very oriental beat maker.
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of like the vibe I was hearing. And on top of that, I don't want to disrespect the name, but like a slight Alchemist.
Okay.
Like, I'm not trying
right.
to say like Alchemist vibes, but like, you know, like how Alchemist beats be, Knowledge, like those type of beat makers. I can see a potential like a Larry June rapper on there. New Hibis, correct. Also, New Hibis vibes.
Yeah,
exactly. Which I love those guys. Like I grew up hearing that like on Pandora Radio and stuff like that. I get lost in that kind of music.
Yeah.
But damn, I don't know.
It's like the same ballpark as like Beats to Study to like
shout out.
Input.
Yeah. So hey, you're doing it. Like doing that, man. If that was your top three, was him that made the beat?
Yeah, that's him.
Hey, that's man, him. I can hear that and whole lot of potential then. Those are three great producers right there. And if I can name all those three after this track and then have him say what he's going to say, it's probably going to take you to a whole nother level. So just take his advice. But as for vibes, yeah, man. Good shit.
I think what's interesting is the fact that there is a specific sound to like over compressed sound. Like this has a very pumpy kind of sound that comes from over compression. Is this beats only? No. You can submit whatever you want. We just did some Pink Floyd-y type shit. So do whatever you want. It 100%. Just happened to be
and loved it.
Yeah. That's the hard thing. Like XXXTentacion did the same thing where his sound was like very over. You could send some ASMR. You've already done your review for the day. I know you see, and that's the thing is I know you did it on purpose, but I think that there's a point where
me, Alex.
where it becomes a little bit too much. I would say you're at a 10 in terms of like upward and downward compression. You could pull it back to like a 9 to keep that very like pumpy sound, but also let a little bit of those sounds cut through just a little bit more. So that way we could pick out like the little like doo-doo-doo and stuff going on. I was hearing them and then I was immediately losing them to something else. And I was like wanting just a little bit more.
Yeah.
And that's me. But again, that's the nature of the sound. So I understand that's over compressed on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you could it's just pushed just a little too in the over compressed direction. So just pull it back just a little bit. You did this with analog. Cool.
That's hard.
Yeah. It's
that's the vibe.
Yeah.
That's definitely the vibe you can hear.
Yeah. It's definitely, like I said, like I understand that it's over compressed, that it's done like for the vibe. It's got the pump to it. It's got the feel to it. It's solid. Just to me, like hearing the sounds like immediately and then they kind of just fade away before I really like, ooh, I wanted that. And then it's gone and I have to wait for it to come around on the next loop. And it's just like, give me just a little bit more before it pumps as hard. That's my only thing.
Yeah, I'd say definitely try that. That might take you to the whole next level of those guys, you know, because you can just sound like them, even though they're great guys, but it's like you'll be the modern version of them.
Yeah.
And just test that shit out and see if it sounds good. You never know where it might take you.
But there you go. Man,
I dig it.
There you go. Q's going to say it sounds like ass. No, I'm kidding. He liked it.
He heard it, right?
Yeah, he heard it, and then he had to go do sound.
It was that bad. He left.
He was like, he's throwing up in the corner right now. I'm kidding. Q just left. Congratulations,
like,
Blake.
Why did we do this?
He was like, fuck this shit. I'm out.
Done.
Now it's just the A show because Q just left. Thanks. He's next door. He's doing sound guy things. Yeah. Thanks for submitting. How's everybody doing? Who's what? We're gonna wait for Q. He doesn't even have the next track ready for me. So like I said, I'm going to do the thing. I'm going to do the thing that I do I'm supposed to do it like every hour, but I don't. Which is, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Like, we appreciate you. Yeah, I'm going to see both of you guys tomorrow. So
that's so funny.
Yeah, like just I talk about Twin Peaks. We talk about do we rap? Do I rap? I don't rap. Do you rap? No.
I can't rhyme for
He's retired, so we do a lot of listening to it. Yeah, Nick's in there. He's got the right idea. We got our Discord. We've been updating our Discord. So if you guys have been checking it out, I think I saw that Just Viz put in a request if anybody knows any female vocalists that want to work with him. But yeah, like we've been doing a lot with our Discord. We actually moved our group chat, the Q&A group chat, into a sub channel of the Discord. So we're there now, like sitting around so we can see Justin. Yeah, there you go. Talk to Justin. I can be the female vocalist. Just get that format, the formant shifter. You're solid. You gotta squint real hard. Squint your ears. Yeah. But yeah, we got the Discord. We got all of our links page, which I think needs to be update. We got, again, for you guys that are just hanging out, we got our guest here.
What's up? Sato Smooth.
Yeah, he's hanging out. Next week, we got our friend Q, and we're going to talk about a new streaming platform. Some of you guys had indicated that you were excited about hearing that. And so I need it on a t-shirt, right? But yeah, you were indicated you wanted to hear more about that. So next week is the week to tune in and listen to some interesting new technologies that we're going to be getting into. Our screen has frozen, but this hasn't. So this should keep updating, but this is now frozen.
Gotcha.
I need to get Q on that, but this should keep updating. You just did a collab there. It updated. You just did a collab with Whiskey and Mox ARella, and it was fire. Q Blake drove Q off. He was like, "Fuck it, I'm out."
Trying to see where the stream at.
I don't know what he's doing next door. He usually just pops over and like moves a fader and then comes back. But apparently he's programming an entire. He needs to take his shirt off. You guys have been doing some tracks together. It's interesting to see. I did really enjoy. I went back and listened to the song that you guys submitted last week. It's very solid. Q into go Google dumbass stupid people type beat. I found a meme. It's just like an internal picture of the human body with all like the veins and everything, and it says the wiring's all fucked up. Pull it out. This is bad cable management. Pull it out. He's back. All right.
In the building.
You went in, laid it down, grabbed a drink, moved some faders, came back like, whew.
Oh, he wanted to know your input on his track. We were digging it.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hello. It wouldn't be fair if I said anything about it
because you were distracted.
Yeah, and I don't remember it.
My own bubble.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I don't know. Sorry.
If you want, fair. If you want access to the emotes, you can also. I actually am surprised looking through our chat, seeing how many of the sub badges are in there. If you guys want access, we got you could do your what is that? Amazon Prime.
Kim.
The Amazon Prime Kim account.
You can hit exclamation. I guess I could do it here. 1 second. Exclamation point Prime, and that will walk you through submitting. Registering as subscribing to us for free and supporting the channel and all that stuff.
Every month you get a free subscription if you got Amazon, and then you can just send it to us, and we're like, hey,
thank you.
And then we support our producer.
Yeah. So y'all finished with that?
Y'all finished with that.
All right. So we'll keep moving on. I'm sorry I had to step next door. I had some things to do. So it wouldn't be fair if I came over here and was just like, yeah.
Garbage. Straight garbage.
All right. So I guess it's time to do a roll call. Is Gloom still here?
I did see him very recently.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about let's do a roll call. I'm about to put the names on the screen. So if you are here,
Frankie is here.
Okay, shouts out to Frankie. Gloom is here.
Gloom is here.
What Blueprints? I think I've seen that name
saw
recently.
him not too long ago. Yeah.
And then who is Psycho Motion is here.
He's here.
And then LSYMNTL, the pretty much a SoundCloud names that I hate. Is what that is, where it's just like imagine if he didn't put, so if you have to put,
Let me see.
guys, I'm a rant. If you have to put in parentheses
He's here, by
what
the
it
way.
means, why not?
Your mental.
Why not
Just make that your name.
just have that as your name?
Because SoundCloud.
That's a good point, man.
Because SoundCloud.
I'm on Q side on that one.
Like
He's here. Sonoma was here not too long ago.
It's like, look how unique I am in parentheses.
Or just put X's where every vowel should be.
like if it was LXSE and then your and then mental, it'll be like, all right, he's an edgelord. Like he's edgy.
It's
you
true,
know.
man. You know the boss of it. What
Turntable says, "You're not my father."
Yeah. Like he's edgy. He's rebellious. He's like, you know what? I'm, slightly hieroglyphics, but people will be able to understand it. But yeah,
It looks like a name of prescription drug for cholesterol.
I mean, kind of. Lysamenthals or something. Like, if I saw this, I would have been like, Lysamenthals? Like, why are you? Because
it's like, what is this? Oh, it's high fructose corn syrup.
Like, it's high fructose corn syrup. Yeah, you know Space Jit.
Space Jit, literally his name says Space Jit. Like, that's how you would...
Mm-hmm.
Jit is spelt that way. So, no, but Lysamenthal is... that's what I'm going to just call him that.
That's right.
Oh
yeah, I take that. Yeah, it's for my blood pressure.
Yeah. All right, so we got Gloom up next. He sent over a track called Series, like the Planet Moon thing.
Gloom,
like Pluto's satellite series.
Is it its own planet?
No, it's not. It's the satellite of Pluto.
No, that's Kieran. Hold on,
Sharon. Is it Ceres? Ceres is
it's its own planet.
No, Ceres is a minor planet.
It's a dwarf planet, or whatever they call it. It's
that
dwarf
is
planet.
in between Mars. It's in the
Jupiter. It's Astro Belt. Yeah,
I know this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're scientists. All right. This track's called Ceres,
like the
Gloom.
Roman goddess. You get it.
He says, started this a couple of days ago, needs a couple of adjustments, but excited to share. Let me know what you think. All right. And that's what we'll do. And everybody else in the chat room will do that as well. That's what they're there for. They're there to hang out and have a good time with us. So let's check this one out. Series like the moon. it's just going to stop abrupt. No, fade it out.
the slow fade.
Still stops abruptly at the slow fade, like it didn't get through the full fade. It still just stops.
Damn.
Just to ensure that you know that it could have stopped, but it didn't.
Yeah.
Heard a little bit.
So
trippy
shouts
there.
out to Gloom for that. Track's called Series. How you guys feeling about it?
Close. What's happening? Close the door.
Are these just random people?
I don't know. Did they just open the door and
The new sound.
Huh. That was weird.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
Okay, let's see. It's pretty surprising. I would say like some of the parts of the song. Love like the build up. I'm not a huge fan of the crazy like surprise attack that was coming along. But as for vibes, you know, I definitely can see if someone put Trippie Redd. I do see that. If you wanted to put an artist on there, I picked up maybe a Post Malone, but then also that new Lil Yachty. That was like something I was hearing too. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of like, it kind of took me to like a dubstep world. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
maybe that was like something he was doing that's new and different, which I always fuck with that. Like, you know, trying something new, but just didn't blend so well for me.
Okay.
Like, so that was the only thing. It took me from this place to then dubstep. I was like, whoa, where am I?
Maybe a super powerful female vocal like Adele-ish. Huh. That's interesting.
That'll be too much.
I feel like he would have to do more with the beat if that was the case. He would have
Right.
to go more dubstep.
Yeah. Or, I don't know.
You don't feel like it cut too like awkwardly?
I feel like,
Like some of the
you should
parts of the song
have
just
it
ended.
live in that awkward state and have like swollen tongue rapping on the part, and then have like a fucking pop punk chorus, like the most night and day two things that you could have. Just go with that. Something that you're not ready for at all. Maybe Juice WRLD. Yeah. See.
Okay.
Yeah. What are your thoughts?
It reminds me of like chill dubstep.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna sit in the chill step realm, it has vocals. They're usually more angelic-y kind of sounding, and you sprinkle them through. It's cool. I just don't know if there's space for vocals.
Yeah,
but I feel like
that's
it
the key.
needs vocals.
You said sprinkle.
Yeah.
That is the key word.
Yeah.
You could do like just like oohs and ahs layers, maybe, and like build some like
or just like phrases that are just sprinkled throughout. Like,
right.
Should I go? Let me know.
Uh-huh.
Baby.
With a ton of reverb, really exploding.
Baby.
Yeah.
And then do I while the build-up's going on with the drums.
Yep.
If I recall,
Linkin Park and Jay-Z, someone put.
Yeah, see?
I can see
Linkin
that.
Park, Jay-Z all over again, but just modern. But yeah.
yes. Yeah. So I'll stand right there because I was going to say something about the sound of the drums. They sound like, out of all the sounds he's had, like the 808 was a nice sounding 808, and every other sound was good, but the drums sound like it's the drummer from Logic. Like it just sounds like it almost sounds like they need sound replacing. I get that the snare was it was that pop that's usually in dub, but I don't know, like the drum fill was lackluster to me. But I'm not going to go too heavy on that.
That's tough because there were so many different sounds and I could see like
so many.
This is I actually like this because it's just we can't put our finger on what it is. It's so many different things, and I think that they aren't mixed in the same room as the guitar yet, so maybe that'll help. Yeah, so maybe get like an effect send that's handling your reverbs, and then have them in the same feeling like realm.
Yeah,
and that'll tie them together maybe a little bit.
Yeah, because
state woke people.
Okay, I don't know what's going on. Oh, you're on something. Oh, okay. He's on that woke juice. That woke agenda.
Oh shit! Man knows
he didn't ever went to sleep, people. All right. So, I mean, anything else you guys want to add for Doom and Gloom?
No, that photo is pretty interesting.
Yeah, series Doom and Gloom.
Yeah.
It's a
The Roman goddess. I like it.
I will click on that.
I like it. I want to see what happens with vocals. And honestly, I think that because it's so genre specific, you could really do anything. So, but whatever you do, you got to do it really fucking well. That's the big thing. You really have to build a really good vocal chain into it. So
Lots of pressure.
yeah, lots of pressure. But I do, whenever you whatever you end up with that, please send it, because I definitely want to see where this ends up.
Cool.
For sure.
All right. Shouts out to Doom and Gloom. Series is the moon. The next track is by Frankie. It's called Let It Go. He sent over his SoundClouds, and this is Ass Star or A Star Boy.
He said Ass Star.
Yeah. It could be Ass Tar. You know, you never know. SoundCloud names, because he has 2 A's in it.
You're already thinking negative about it.
I don't.
Hey, Gloom, get in the Discord and ask. There's a lot of talent in there, and I think that you could, I could see maybe a Mozzarella doing some oohs and ahs over top of that, like what John was saying. I could see that. So yeah, hop in the Discord.
I don't know if that command works, but one of our commands,
it worked.
Links.
Okay. It worked. Yeah.
A lot of ass.
We have to update that form, by the way.
I did.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
All
On Linktree, I already did that.
Double check.
Hopefully it works, because I updated the link, but yeah, we'll see. Did it work?
It does.
Okay,
yes. Cool. Awesome.
All right. So up next we got Frankie. It's A Star Boy or As Tar.
He's gonna
boy.
He's gonna fuck.
He said no. He put
He
a,
said
he
a
put
star.
He put no.
He put Astar.
All he did was put Astar. So maybe his name. Maybe there's supposed to be an accent on the A, and you roll the R.
How do you say
Star boy. He came from afar. He is a star boy.
Ass Star?
And then some Spanish guitar.
Yeah,
a star boy.
He's a Nacho Libre. What do they call it? Those Mexican wrestlers.
Mexican wrestlers.
Nacho Libre, man. Chancho, come over here, Chancho.
All right, let's check this one out. I guess he goes by Frankie too. Maybe once his government name. I think his government name is Astar, and his music name is Frankie. He just didn't want anybody to know what was going on there.
AKA Francisco.
All right, let's check this one out. Let It Go.
It's this is very low.
quick. I think this song only has about 100 words in it.
Damn, I was about to get there.
Oh, you were? There you go. It's like a very tiny vocabulary word song.
It's dope because it's the whole sounds that's making it okay. But then I was like looking right now. It looks like there's a minute left or 2 minutes
There's
left.
about 45 seconds left.
Oh,
it seems.
So I was
and
just
nothing
hoping,
else is happening or being said.
I'm just hoping it's not Let It Go next.
Well, let's see.
Let's see. Let's switch it up a little bit.
Turntable says let it go, Q.
That is what I was waiting for.
Okay.
I'll show you. Talk about it in a second.
And he didn't even change it here. He just still let it go. Okay, so for me, talking about like the low vocabulary in it, it's not too big of a factor. It's just like the song shouldn't be 3 minutes long if that's the case. This song should have been 1 minute and 45 seconds to 2 minutes max. Because you don't really say anything outside of Let It Go. And cool, but like, why so long? Like, it feels like it's just dragging on at that point for me. But everything else about the song, everything else about the song was kind of like cool. Like, I like what you were doing. And stuff. It just feels 100%. Too long. It's a whole minute too long.
Well, and that's so at the end, I started hearing the other layer come in. There was like a mid vocal come in, and then like one that was getting ready to be like sit on top of it. And I feel like that should have happened by earlier, 30 seconds in. Like there should be a line, and it's like back of the room, like full fucking vocal belting going on. That's like introducing another layer of like sitting on top, maybe a little bit more like aggressive, kind of like this is the lead. Maybe even saying the same "Let It Go," but it's doing it naturally. It's not. It's not part of the chops pattern.
And shit, if that's the only words, then fucking put Spanish in there. Say it in Spanish. Someone else like it.
How would you say it in Spanish?
I don't even know how to say it. So like, Let It Go in Spanish.
Corazón, corazón.
There's Door Explorer.
Even though that's like heart.
Yep, that's heart.
Corazón, let it go. Corazón.
Swipe or no swiping. I need Door Explorer up in that track, man. That's it.
Uno noche. Un momento. Corazón.
Let It Go in Spanish. Google search that.
Let me chat GPT it real quick.
We don't even Google anything anymore. We just chat GPT things.
Nah, but that's really like one of my only analysis on it is just like that
he's got to know
long. But other than that, I think it's a decent, it's pretty solid.
I think that there's space in that upper for you to be like in the back of the room, just fucking belting something. And then that is the thing that sits on top of the pattern that is the beat, which I enjoyed. I really did enjoy that, but I felt like it was missing something the whole time. And that's my only real note.
Cool. Is God damn
it.
Is Sonoma in here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to end the stream with Sonoma today. So that means we got 4 more to go.
Okay.
So any more submissions after that, we will not be getting to any of you guys. So we got shouts out to Frankie or as a star boy with hey Frank. Nobody knows what his artist name is. It's called Let It Go, but shouts out to him for that. Up next we got Blue Prince, spelled BLIU. Is that blue?
Sure.
BLIU.
BLIU.
Yeah.
Know, is it blue?
That's blue.
Blue.
Blue. Or would is it two? No, it's one I. So in what language would that be blue? Wouldn't the I be at the... I don't know, man. I think it's just become acceptable to just spell things wrong and say it means something else.
I don't know. Yeah, you're right.
Frankie,
bro.
You're gonna have to have 2. Blue. There you go. Blue.
Well, so the I is silent?
Sure.
You never saw the I, okay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Never happened.
Never happened.
Does that door just unlocked and people are just?
It should be locked, but it's not locking for some reason.
Yeah.
Up next,
I think it just locked.
Up next, we got Blue. The track is called Stars. Blueprints. Track's called Stars. Let's check this one out.
Cool.
It's Blue.
Blue.
Let me click. Jesus. All right. Let's check this one out.
Google.
Stars. Play.
Blue.
It's that Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness.
Happening. There we go. It's playing now.
For the cover art is Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness.
I don't know. Let's look.
It's very close. Yeah.
I'll love you for you, even if the sky ain't blue. I know I'll find a way. Open up the skies, hypnotize the stars, take me somewhere far away. Baby, 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 let me love you, let me hold you. I'll be by your side till the end. Sometimes I just wanna run away with you to another place. Open up the skies, hypnotize the stars, take me somewhere far away. Baby, baby, baby.
Oh shit. He's really get sued for that art.
I
Yeah.
know you're beautiful, am I enough for you? I just keep on moving forward with you. Baby, don't let me go, cause I really need you. Open up the skies, hypnotize the stars, take me somewhere far away. Baby, 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 let me love you, let me hold you. I'll be by your side till the end. Open up the skies, hypnotize the stars, take me somewhere far away. Baby, 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 baby.
All righty there. That was Stars by Blueprints. How you guys feeling about that there? Let us know in the chat room and how you guys feeling.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was very R&B and soul, like what it said. Sometimes people be putting that and there's no success. So good job, man. I think it was actually a good vibe on that one.
Fucking Whiskey Way with the fucking dad puns. He says blew me away.
Blue. I like it. Yeah. And lots of blues.
I feel it was solid.
I feel it was. I have one mixed note, other than it being solid. I have one mixed note, and I think that the vocals were very, very mono, and the way that you could pull them out is just like a touch of reverb that sits in stereo just outside, and just to make it so the vocals feel like they have a little bit of width in that center. Yeah.
That's true.
And that would, I think, then like warm them up even further. So that way now they're like super sexy.
Yeah.
And so it's just a note to take it one step further.
Yeah, because right now it sounds like a tiny desk, or like he's right in front of me,
right?
Which is nice. Like it's the voice,
exactly. It's very close. It's very personal. You're in that space being sung to, which is nice.
Yeah.
Take it one step further and make it like
sexy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
that's just like a nice little reverb. It doesn't have to be long. It could be a real short reverb. It's just something to kind of sit in the stereo field to kind of like get the vocals to feel like they're in a space, not just dead down the center. That's it.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to say about it. About it. Yeah.
Cool.
Shout out to Blue.
Thanks for submitting. You've submitted before, and it's always interesting. So keep submitting, please, and thank you.
So now we're getting to Psycho Motion sent over a track where a cat walked across the keyboard. If you guys can see that title there. And,
is it in the metadata too?
Let's see what the metadata says. The metadata says 012323 11451234.mp3.
That's literally the time that he made it.
Yep. So let's check this unnamed track out by Psycho Motion. Shouts out to Blue.
It's his Bitcoin address.
What it looks like.
Fuck the metadata.
So yeah, let's check this one out and see what it sounded like.
A lot of gambling going on.
Odd Future to me.
I so badly want to hear Shaker right here. Like really hitting it. He says it's loops.
Okay.
And that first note,
AKA, we will stop it now.
That first note, that is the exact same note from fucking Electric Feel by MGMT, and I hear it every single time.
Nice.
And then I see what's happening where it's like it's two different sounds that he's stacked on top, and then the first note they play together, and you're like, oh, I want to hear more of that. And then from that point on, it's just two separate sounds that never interact ever again, and I miss it every single time. And I'm like, do that.
I get. He said he got some loops and just, I guess, put some loops together.
Mm-hmm.
If that was a thing, it sounds like old school Odd Future, where Frank Ocean would then rap, and it would be a Frank Ocean, Tyler the Creator track when Frank Ocean was rapping, and
that
maybe
was all I was thinking about.
Yeah,
I heard like Haji beats in there, like just old school, like the whole gang just rapping on that.
Definitely old school Odd Future.
Yeah.
Is that technically old school now? Odd Future?
So.
Old school, new school.
Odd Future, Wolf Gang, Kill Them All.
Yeah. How old? That's over 10 years old now.
It's crazy because I used to write that in my textbooks. I sound old as hell saying that.
And then did the teachers send you to the office and say, he needs counseling and he needs to be on Ritalin.
I used to do this was like during like Tumblr stages, like, any picture of like I don't know,
you would
say George
put the
Washington
X's in the eyes,
and like the upside down cross on their forehead, and then put like Odd Future, Wolfgang, kill them all.
Oh, he's a sadist. He's a sadist. Oh my God! Somebody please put him on Ritalin.
Yep.
Give him microdose cocaine as a child.
Yep. Give him that meth, not meth.
Yeah, that's why all these people have depression now, because you microdosed them on drugs their entire childhood, and now they don't have drugs. Now they don't have drugs anymore, and now they're all depressed because they don't know that they were on drugs their whole entire life. Shouts out to parenting from the 90s and 80s. You guys did a great job.
Let's go.
Drugs.
Did everything freeze or
no?
Oh,
it's just this.
Oh, okay.
Let's go drugs.
Attacked.
I heard that new Mario movie because we were talking about it earlier, but there's like a scene that he just takes mushrooms and it looks like he's really reacting to it.
Well, he did in the game.
Yeah, but like, damn, this is like a kid's movie, you know?
He was tripping because there's no way
subliminal message.
There's no way he would eat a mushroom or a flower plant and start shooting flames. You knew Mario was tripping. It's like he went through. That's why it's like when Peach, when he finally gets Peach and Peach is like, "Thank you, Mario," and walks away. It's like Mario is the biggest simp.
It's true though.
Damn.
Bowser locked her up because he was like, I'm a dinosaur, but I'm about to marry this woman and make babies with her.
Peaches,
and Mario's like, I'm just a plumber who, I'm just gonna be Captain Saver.
Yeah.
She doesn't even know who I am.
But I'm on drugs.
Yeah, and I'm going to go on this fear and loathing kind of journey with my brother.
Luigi.
and my pet tortoise.
For real.
So it turns out that Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas is actually the prequel to the Mario Brothers movie.
Great movie.
Yeah.
They were looking for Peach the entire time.
Yeah, and then Peach didn't exist. I don't think she existed.
She didn't actually. No. She was just a figment of his imagination.
Yeah, she was just
the whole time.
Because Mario was the only one who saw her, and he motivated everybody to follow him on this crazy drug rampage. That it was a drug rampage. Who knows who those people were he jumped on and killed? Mario was probably a mass murderer, but we saw it from his perspective.
Bad reaction that he's having.
We saw
We've only ever seen it from his perspective.
Mario was on Ritalin. That's what it was.
Fucking Sonic is the way to go.
And this is why, kids, this is why you should be playing Sonic.
Yep.
What are we doing?
I don't know.
Did we review Psycho Motion? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, he said he made it, and then he ended up just looping it. So he did. It was stuff that.
Oh, okay.
Sweet Megs, I'm 14 and this is deep.
I'm 14.
She's not. She's not. I'm 14 and this is deep.
Yeah. So we got our final two. Up next, we got Lysimetril. Up next,
drugs are in kids' movies all the time.
Lysimetril is up next with a track called NVR AGN.
It's a Saving Private Ryan for kids.
Guy, that was pretty woke. He said the games are mostly third person, so are we the murderers?
All right. No, we're just watching a rampage happen. Mario is on a massive amount of rampage juice.
Keep sending it, Cycle. I dig it. I want to see the weirdness. I like the weirdness.
Who's next?
Lysimetrol with the
cholesterol medication.
Yeah, with the track called NVR AGN.
Oh God!
I'm assuming that's never again, but he's the maximum amount of edgelord that he can't spell anything correctly because his lordness of edge
side effects might include
is so edgy. But we're gonna listen to this track called
these violent video games are corrupting the youth, and we've been playing a game where a guy eats mushrooms since we were 3.
For real.
And taking Ritalin.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
How do I even find this song? Oh, it's on SoundCloud. That's how I find it. All right. Let's listen to Lysimetrol's track.
Lose your mental.
Yeah, no, he's Lysimetrol to me.
He said, fuck vowels. Never again.
Yeah. When did that become like the edgelord?
Oh, look at these guys popping in. Hello, gentlemen. We know it's lose your mental. We know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
we know.
It's just Lysimetrol. How edgy is he? He already sounds like he is the most edge of the edge.
Yeah, he's like, I wear my pants backwards.
Yeah. He was like, I'm bringing that back.
Yep.
He was like, my hat, I cut it in half and I just wear half the hat on my head.
J-Bone, what's up? Yeah, you are a little late.
And he just moans into the microphone. And puts a bunch of reverb on it. His edgelord is he is the Mario of edgelord right now.
Damn, you was about to say that one.
Looking for answers, I need to know. Hold up, 'cause I just walked in the club, I just walked in the room, pretty skull. Oh my God, they just wanna be with you.
Pretty scout in the world. Love, it's a vampire. Let's alone. Love, it's a vampire. Let's I need blood. I'm just feeding for your love. No, I need blood. I need
This is a Castlevania song because he's like, I'm a vampire, I need blood.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, he is super edgelord. Like everything, he is just proving everything I'm saying.
It is hard.
It is very edgelord, man.
Chill, it's the Matrix.
It's Castlevania, by the way.
What's love? It's fake. I just walked in the club. I just walked in the room. Ready to go. Oh my god, they just wanna be with you. I just walked in the club. I just walked in the room. Ready to go. Oh my god, they just wanna be with you. What is fake about you? What is fake about you? Think you're the pretty one there, but no one gives a fuck about you. You spreading around words like that. It's easy to tell the truth. If you love me, then you love me. If you leave me, go and trust me. But I cannot trust a bitch. I cannot trust a hoe. You cannot ride if you don't like my dirty hoe. You not ride.
He is definitely under 21.
Yeah. Like this verse is not necessary.
Like my dirty rims, take off. When I step on the gas, it goes boom. When I step on the gas, it go boom. I'm a star.
He has his permit. I don't drive like that no more, you know?
I don't step on the gas and make it go vroom because I want gas mileage.
Exactly. Insurance rates are high.
Insurance rates are
It's ridiculous.
Was that song about vampires' love or stepping on the gas and going vroom?
I thought it was like
maybe it was all together.
Because the progression of I need blood, and then goes like she's fake. I want her. And I was so confused by this man's emotions. That's why I was like, he's definitely under 21. So I think his parents are probably our age.
God damn it!
And they were probably on Ritalin. Let me stop. Let me not do that. No, but how do y'all feel about this track by Lysimetrol?
As a dad, being the parent of him, it's like, fuck, we gotta go to Hot Topic again. It's like, again, we already bought that black shirt.
And the belt.
And the studs. And they're like falling all over the place. But it's the vibe right now, I feel. Like I feel like that's coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which what I do love, I would say, I heard a lot of distortion and all that stuff. I know y'all can master all that topic. But the vibe of like walking in the club, that hook was like the perfect example of what he's saying. So I think I'm not sure if that was a plan. It worked for me. Mm-hmm. It's like I walk in the club, like, and then you just hear that distortion, that drum, all that stuff. It put me in a vibe like, damn, I want to get lit as fuck and just play this song.
Strut through a club with this on.
Yeah, like when you're like bar hopping, you're like, what? I just tried this and I just walked in the club and like all this fucking sound is going on. It just threw me off. Like the song just paint that picture. So that was hard.
So what's interesting about that, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I feel like this wouldn't be the song I was listening to when that was happening. You know, like
you have to do it in slow motion.
It's like this song.
Problem.
It's a movie.
It has to happen in slow motion.
Reality. It's like a movie.
It captures that essence, but it's like in the real club, you wouldn't be listening to it.
No. So when I heard club though, I was like, at first I'm like, what fucking club will even play this? But then I'm thinking like
the essence
this
of
is like
what
an underground club, like some dark
with
world.
Some vampires.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, if you take me there,
and they would just be moaning and drinking blood on each other and
okay.
I'll say this too, like
Ritalin.
Whiskey Wasted cicada type beat, and you that whole like mid range with the whole of the top of the waveform that's just like squeaking basically.
I was hoping you mentioned that.
Put some EQ on it, and like if you keep it, pull it down, or just like do some like high roll off on it. That way it really enhances the low, because the more that you crank that up to make it really like wobble, the more it's going to get squeaky. And so you're going to be taking away from the vocals. the louder it tries to go. You guys just battling it out in the. These guys just battling it out. Who's lost all their points tonight?
Yeah. So, shouts out to Lysimetral for that. I'm not going to get it right, just because the way you submitted it. I'm just like I see like on his SoundCloud it is Lose Your Mental.
Yeah.
So why did he send us his name was Lysimetral?
Maybe he's testing it out.
Yeah,
testing it out.
He's like, no, definitely not.
This was not the focus group to test it out on.
But yeah, I mean, fairly. Oh, it's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay to me.
Yeah.
It is edgelordy though.
It's like definitely that scene.
If you touched it, you would have a spike in your fingertip because the edges are so spiky on this one.
Like, the edges are so,
I just want to wear.
I just cut my
black
finger.
Crocs.
Yeah.
All black Crocs in sport mode.
It's like a young, like,
all your pins on it are black.
Just spiky horns on my Crocs, and
you sprinkle Halloween vampire blood on them.
Just trails blood everywhere you walk.
Like marijuana plants. You have to, just because we get trippy.
And they're not burnt. You just spray paint them black. So when you do smoke it, you're releasing all the toxins into you,
just killing yourself
because you're that edge of a lord. It's like I'm so edgy. I'm always on the edge of death. Is what edgelord. If nobody knows what edgelord stands for, that's essentially what it is. It's like you're so edgy. You're just always on the edge of death. So you're an edgelord. You walk the edge.
And that's like a what vampire.
Because people ask me, they're like, "What's edgelord?" I'm like, "How do y'all know? Is this not a popular term?"
Like black Crocs with no socks.
So you oh god,
yeah,
black with them. Yeah, talk to Moxarella. She'll set you straight with the edgelord. She has the Crocs with the horns.
Yeah,
no socks.
But there's an audience for this. Definitely TikTok rock stuff.
Yeah, there's people who would listen to this.
The age group. Because what I've noticed, I feel like the people that are listening to is a lot of young people, especially. But I feel like I can relate because sometimes maybe you get so caught up with work, school, whatever, just the real world that it's like it takes you fucking away.
Yeah.
Like it takes you all the way outside somewhere else to another world. So I can see
it's checking that box. Yeah.
Everybody's looking for escape, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So last but not least, and then we're going to get up out of here, which we are running a little bit over time, which is the norm.
I'll say real quick.
Norm.
Thanks for submitting.
Yeah.
And feel free to submit some more. We'd be interested in hearing more.
Shoes.
Crocs with no socks and prison shoes.
Yeah, and definitely join our Discord if you have not. The Discord has been spiced up a little bit, and I've added some cool features in there. You can get community reviews in there. I just remade that channel so you won't see anything in there, but you can, if you want to get reviewed by the people in the Discord. Me and Alex aren't reviewing anything in the Discord because we do this goddamn show. So
pick your battles.
Yeah. But you can put it in our Discord, and then the community can listen to it and give you their opinions and reviews if they want to. All of that is there. If somebody puts exclamation point links, which Mr. Altismo did, shout out to him. You'll see that. Join there. And if you join as Lose Your Mental, I'm going to change your name to Lysimetral in the Discord.
With all the vowels that is
I'm going to actually spell it out. L-Y-S-Y-M. How do you spell it?
And then in parentheses TM as if it's owned by someone.
I'm a chat GPT how you spell Lysimetral. And then I'm going to ask chat GPT, what do you think this name would be a medicine for?
And what are the side effects?
What are the root words that are in this name?
And then there's capital, lowercase, capital, lowercase, capital, lowercase.
Yeah, and watch it actually be something that's for real. It's a Canadian drug.
It's a Canadian.
That is the side. That is Ritalin.
The Sympatron by Pfizer. It is Canadian.
It is Canadian Ritalin.
Damn.
Which is meth, by the way. Guys, y'all were feeding y'all kids and currently still are.
Yes.
Microdose of meth.
Adderall. Hell yeah.
And it's just okay.
And it's just okay.
It was FDA approved. When your child had an imagination, you was like, let me give them meth. When your child was having fun and should have been playing sports.
Oh man, that shit made me so depressed.
Give them meth.
That shit made me so depressed. I remember being 6th grade, just coming home, lying on the floor and staring at the ceiling. My parents were like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "I don't know."
Yeah, I never experienced it. My cousin was on it, and it was just like, man, can you come back to life, please?
Yeah,
man?
I was never on it, but I saw people on it.
Yeah, no, it
it
legitimately it helps you focus.
Mm-hmm.
There's no denying that. If you have ADD and your brain is just going 1,000 miles an hour, it brings you down. But
I feel like Adderall would be better.
I feel like Adderall would be better.
Adderall is what, cocaine or crack?
That's meth.
Oh,
it's meth. Yeah, Adderall. Yeah, but Adderall mixed with caffeine, you can get shit done.
Yeah, definitely can.
Okay, Adderall's meth.
Thanks, Mom.
Ritalin was what? Ritalin was meth too, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
They're pretty much all the same.
Yeah, all meth.
Yeah, your heart would be acting crazy.
That's why we have opioid crisis.
Honestly, the people are taking Adderall or like Ritalin and then be like, I'm really down. I need to be really up right now. I'm gonna do some cocaine.
Yep. Are we ending? Yeah, we got one more song by Sonoma. It's called "Here Comes the Threat." Are we gonna end it on a high note?
Raw dog life.
This try. They sent over a message, still in the works. Okay, that's cool. We're gonna check it out. Oh, and
we'll determine that.
Here it goes.
Turntable, just throw some melatonin on top of all that shit. Then you'll sleep.
Melatonin's in Chinese food.
Damn, that explains a lot.
I just made that up, but I think it is.
Tryptophan.
And every other downer you can think of is in Chinese.
Cycling through some beats, then which one gon' fit me best? They empty out the tummy drums from my phone text. As I'm taking a long drag of my cigarette. Hold on, run that shit back. Here comes the threat. Ain't even started yet, and they screaming that they done. They ain't bring no crowd with me. This the fucking one-on-one. We can go pound for pound. We can go pun for pun. I can go round for round, but you'll be finished in one. Ain't had the urge to purge in a minute, but it's time now. Put actions to words like a verb. I need a noun now. Went to my trunk, popped that bitch, and I found one. It be talking too loud. I had to silence the drums. You get kicked out of class. I'm giving language lessons. Put a dot on your head. I'm trying to stop your sentence. But if I pull the trigger, I'ma do a run-on sentence. That's consecutive. It goes on and on. It don't stop. Life in the pen out because I decided to blow your top. Yours and mine both. Call it Candy Crush, soda pop. Hip hop is locked, so it ain't no in and out. Unlock her box, but I want the love and I'm out. I'm high like stocks, you high off rocks. You think I'll stop, you reach the top. I'm thinking not, I peek your spot. I'm taking shots, connecting dots, releasing drops. It's my time now, check the clock. Cycling through some beats.
This is the definition of ABC rap.
They empty out the tummy drums from my phone text. As I'm taking a long drag of my cigarette. Hold on, run that shit back. Here comes the threat. Cycling through some beats. Then which one gon' fit me best?
Yeah, I'm not going to go too hard. If y'all want the song to finish, y'all can just let me know. I'm going to just say this real quick. It's ABC rap, and it's very monotone. There's no emotion. It just sounds like he's reading. And
right.
It's just ABC as hell. It's like he wrote it without having a beat and then found a beat and then kind of just read it to the beat.
Like prefaces the song by just being like going through my shit.
And then he's hot.
Yeah.
I hit the hot trip hop and glick clock and clock stop, like gob stop. Like, and then it's just so there's no emotion at all. There's nothing selling anything. There's nothing making you want to listen anymore. There's nothing making you understand there is a point to what he's saying.
Yeah.
And then with the lyrics, it's like, why am I listening? I could not understand or tell or give myself a reason to why I was listening, even though I'm sitting here supposed to do reviews. Like while I'm listening to it, I'm like, why am I listening to this? Because there's nothing. And I mean, take this as just a learning experience. There's nothing that you're doing that makes anybody want to listen to this music. Like there is no emotion. It sounds like you're reading. Your lyrics aren't clever. Mm-hmm. It just seems like you pulled the alphabet out and you was like, all right, I'm Glock. Now what's next? Pop, rock, slock, snot. It's something like, I don't know. It was just
Whiskey Ways his brush should put the lyrics in TikTok voice.
It feels really robotic.
Yeah,
really robotic.
I agree. I would say on the negative side, the realistic side, 100% everything you just said. But if I'm gonna try to turn it a little positive, I would say about the track, like there's this potential, I'd say, because like I guess when I heard the ad-libs, I'm thinking like a little bit of some Timberland, and then his voice would have been better if it was like, you know how Missy and Timberland was together?
Okay.
Kind of like that.
But they both had emotion. Well, Timberland was kind of monotone.
Yeah.
That's right.
So I was thinking like if he keeps his ad-libs like the way he has it, I guess, but made his main voice more monotone, because I think that was the part that was annoying me.
So okay, I saw that too, and then where you could have your ad libs be crazy and doing all kinds of crazy shit on top, and like even if the words were very like ABC,
like his main was like matching his ad libs. It's like, and already the song is dry as fuck, so it's like, come on, can we switch it up a little bit? So
but still, even when you get like a Timberland monotone, he was still like IP start like ET but the way he was flowing, and then what his lyrics were no meaning. Timberland. No, this guy had no meaning. Timberland was I eats up the beach before. Like he had punchlines and stuff where it was just like, hey, I'm having fun with this bouncy, even though it's monotone, I can repeat it. Right. And then it's just like, hey, yeah, this is me. I'm kind of styling. Like, I'm making more beats than before, or I'm doing something before Jehovah have witness. Up jumps the boogie jumps B. Brother, please turn on the TV. See a black man scared from a white man's power. See a white man dead from a black man's power. Whatever. See a black man. I said it backwards, but back to reality. Please don't freaking smile at me. This is a stick up. So give up your wallet. And then you get Missy. I'm the best, and that's me, and that's capital. I hang low like testicles.
That's it brought life to the track. So that's why I was like, I don't know if that can happen. If you can do something like that, it'll make the track way better. But it's a lot of work to get there.
This would need to be re-recorded with emotion.
And listen to Missy Elliott and Timberland over and over again.
I don't know. At first, start with more emotions. Start like
sound like if sparkling water ran out of sparkling.
Damn,
that's what it is. Turntable say this song is stressing Q out so much you might be prescribed Lysimetrol.
Sounded like a flat White Claw.
Bro needs Ritalin.
Nah, but I think what I would say is start go and re-record this, but learn whatever it is that you wrote and say it with more believability first. Start
even
there.
If it's monotone, it can be done in a way that the monotone is interesting
or believable.
Yeah.
So I would say start there. And then maybe send it back and see where we can go from there. Then we can get into like, add reverb, because I don't even think it had reverb.
No, it was the whole thing, even the ad libs. Like, I think the ad libs were almost more lackluster than the main line.
Yeah, I felt like he was like just talking right in front of us.
Yeah,
it felt
microphone.
It felt very like talk, like just like he was just reading to the beat. The beat's playing, and he's like, I'm going to put you to sleep, beat. You're going to stop playing soon.
Here we go.
In 3 minutes, you're going to turn it off. That's a show, man.
That's that.
That is a show.
It's Wednesday.
Yeah.
Happy hump day.
Definitely time for us to get up out of here,
edgelord behavior.
Shouts out to our guest, man, Sato, for joining us. Make sure, what's your
socials? Put them out there.
Sato is SADO.smooth. That's it. That's pretty much IG, what I mainly use. And you can find me on SoundCloud too, but mainly I use IG.
Yeah, you got any gigs coming up, right? Don't you? Right?
Yes, I do. Most like around the corner one is this Saturday. Orlando House Party, Boombastic. That's like a reggae party.
My boy Radical One.
Yeah, Radical One, great producer. You already know. So I'm excited to witness him in person. I've definitely had his edits since day one. He's been doing this for years.
Yeah, I've been when I did some shows in New York, we kept missing each other. So I was going to try to go to this one, but
trying to catch him.
Yeah, right? But I can't go to this one because you guys start when I'm about the time I got to be downtown.
But no, shoot, we got to figure out something then.
We've talked about this before.
Yeah, I know. Besides that, for personal stuff, I'm doing like radio show. It's a Spanish radio show. It's called Still Early Don't Stop. It's on the page. It's more for the Latinos. I'm just trying to find a way where like when people hear the word Latin and music, they don't think only
like reggaeton.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't even have to say it.
Yeah.
You guys know. So it's pretty much everything that we like listening to, from just the startup of this channel.
That sounds awesome.
But try and hear some Latin vocals. I'm just trying to like represent a little bit and bring that
Very
to
cool.
the city.
Yeah.
See what happens with that.
All
But
right.
yeah, it's going good though.
Oh man, cool. So shouts out to you.
Alright.
Thank you for hanging out.
Thanks for hanging out.
Man, of
For
course.
sure.
Thank y'all, man. This is awesome. I love this, and I hope everybody took all our feedback with love. And you know, I'm looking forward to hearing the next fucking mixes that they do.
Yeah.
Boom says W song W stream. So
Yeah, man. Make sure
That's
you
cool.
join our Discord. Again, the link will be in the chat room, or hit ! Link, join the Discord. If you'd like to support the stream, ! Prime, you can subscribe to us on Twitch. That does support us directly. If you have Amazon Prime, it's free for you and it supports us. It gets us paid a little bit of something like that, and we can get better equipment. We could get rid of this.
it healed itself.
It did. Over time, it got better,
It got
or maybe
better.
I just got used to it.
I like it. I like the preamps and the headphones.
I don't.
I love them. They're
I feel like
shiny
my
and
headphones
sparkly.
has like a condom on. I don't know.
Yeah, yours
Right?
yours are a little bit.
The whole time.
Yours are kind of jacked up.
See, look, those headphones are like 15 years old. Okay?
They've seen some shit.
Yes. You know, it's what we had. All right.
It
But, you
works,
know, if
man.
we do get supported by you guys subscribing to us using Amazon Prime, we can get headphones for our guests.
Yep.
Yeah. And my headphones the band is about to go. So I would have to spend another $200 to replace it.
Ouch.
But it's been rocking out for a long time. I think I had these for about 5 years. Heavy usage. So cool.
Word.
All right, we're gonna get up out of here, man. I got this track by JBA called Jaded Club Edit, which is just straight fire. Love this flip right here.
Ooh, I'm
And
excited.
I hope you guys love it too. And we're gonna get up out of here again. Remember, make sure you guys I never set up the ending screen for us.
All right, we don't have an. We're just gonna. We're just gonna be here until we're not here anymore.
Yeah, I'm just turn the stream up. But all right. Catch you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out. We'll see y'all next Wednesday.
Yo, later.
Yeah. Do you want it one more time?
One last time.
One time for
They're
a long
asking
time?
for it.
All right.
With a Kim.
All right, here we go.
Kim drop. Kim.
Solid.
One day we'll set it up to where the chat can trigger it.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
All right.
It's gonna happen. Non-goddamn stop. All right.
Yeah. All right.
That's Wednesday. Thank you guys for hanging out.
Yep.